Greetings, greetings. Hope everybody is well, and I hope that you are swell. Welcome to the Skill Issue Podcast, episode 8 of season 2, where today we are going to make our own tier list, in our opinion, of the best Resident Evil games. If you do agree with us, let us know in the comments below. If you don't agree with us, let us know. And please consider subscribing because it does help us out massively. With me, as always, we have the one, the only, the metal. How are you, mate?
You know me, I'm always fantastic.
Good,
And with a
good.
little bit less hair on my face this time as well, so.
I was going to say we've both gone through a little bit of a transition.
Mm,
Yeah,
mm,
I've had it trimmed and sort of styled, and you just went, you know what?
yep. Now it just looks like a bloated peanut, so.
Every time that someone subscribes, he gets a hair back.
Mm,
So far, we're on 41 subscribers, so that means he's got 41 pieces of hair.
yep.
Let's keep going.
Look, can you see it there? Do you see it?
Oh, jeez. Right. So today's video, we're going to be making our own tier list of our personal favorite Resident Evils, and then we'll sort of explain the reasons why there'll be nostalgia, gameplay, story. You know the shindig. Um, right. I think we should crack on. Should we go for literally the original?
Yeah, no, but I've put them in order anyway, so.
Hmm.
Well, up to 8. Obviously, I've done the order of this, but. And as
Yeah.
well, these are the games we've played. Obviously, there's
Hmm.
like 26 Resident Evil games, but I haven't played them all, so I can't really give an opinion on the ones, so.
Yeah.
So I've only added the ones we've played, so.
Hmm.
That's why there's only not a lot out of the 26, shall we say.
Yeah.
But first is the original, what started all off many 30 years ago now.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
Resi 1.
It's older than me, and I'm 27,
I
so it
can't,
is older than me.
I can't say that. So
Yeah.
I was. When did this come
One,
out?
two.
It's come out in 97, right? I think,
I think so. I
if it,
think so.
yeah, I was 3. Yeah, I was 3 when this come out.
You old fart. You're like a fossil now, mate.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. And it's how he treats me.
Hmm. It's love.
Respect your elders. That's what I say.
Oh, but yeah, Resident Evil. I can remember the first time, my first ever experience with this, and I wasn't even playing it. I was watching my father play it, and I didn't see the right at the beginning because I was busy doing whatever. But I can remember I jumped on the couch to see what he was doing, and it was that infamous cutscene
Yeah.
where the zombie is munching on bloody Kenneth, and he turns his head, and I had nightmares for weeks.
Yeah.
I was about 4, give or take.
Mm.
Um, but for me, like I'm currently doing a playthrough it right now. I have been struggling a little bit because it is a lot harder compared to
Yeah.
Resi 2,
That's
for
what
example.
that's what I mean. Like the remakes, say like Resi 2 and like even like the original Resi 2. And obviously, especially I would say is a lot harder. Resi 1's a lot harder than Resi 2.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It's a lot less forgiven. Especially like, if you go into say the OG Resi 2. Resi 2 OG is actually not that hard
No.
because it's a lot more forgiven. I feel
Hmm.
like, especially when like Birkin, you don't really see him until the end of the game, really.
Yeah.
Where in Resi 1, you're sort of like constantly fighting bosses like Yawn and all them, like Blue Tiger, Neptune, you got all those sort of bosses all the way through. Resi 2,
Yeah.
obviously, you don't really have. You got like that little mini boss when you go into the sewer,
Yeah.
and from what I can remember, that's pretty much it. And then you just fight Birkin. But yeah, Resi 1, especially like Resi 1 Remake, which we will get to, is a lot harder than, I would say, than Resi 2 Remake and Resi
Yeah.
3 Remake as a first playthrough. Obviously, once you
Hmm.
know what you're doing, obviously it comes a lot easier.
Yeah.
But you got to get to that stage first.
Hmm.
And as you found out playing the remake one, it's not that forgiving. Because especially
No,
as
it's
well,
not.
it's in a style which is not around anymore. In the all like
No.
tank controls and the fixed camera angles still.
Hmm.
And obviously Resi 2 and all the other up to date ones are obviously more modern day now. So a lot of people are not
Yeah.
used to that like aspect of having a fixed camera angle and trying to dodge zombies instead of shooting them, pretty much.
Hmm. Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I love the tank controls. I
Mm.
do. I don't think if someone tried to create a new game now and they try to implement the tank controls in whatever type of game it is, it would only appeal to a certain audience.
Yeah, it was because there has been a few modern games like it, but they're done by
Mm,
like
yeah,
indie companies, and like maybe one developer would do it, and obviously they ain't gonna blow up. Like Capcom wouldn't go back to that ever.
no,
Because imagine they brought out Resi 9 and it was all fixed camera angles and tank controls. No one
yeah,
would like it apart from obviously the older generation that were already played
yeah,
it years ago. All the newer generation obviously don't know what that's like because obviously
mm,
they grew up in a time where it was all modern.
like Fortnite, for example.
Basically, yeah, Minecraft and Fortnite and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, but for me, this game, like you said at the beginning, it started it all.
Yeah. Yep.
Um, and for the story, the characters, the one-liners, they're always great. Um, the lore, the nostalgia of it. For me personally, I I would put it in S tier.
I'll put
I
in
think
D.
so. The
No. No, that's what I think. It is the original. It sort of started it all off. And it is iconic. Obviously, it's not perfect because, again, it was made 30 years ago.
yeah,
A long, long time ago. But, again, we said about like Barry's voice lines. They're iconic, even to this day, people still quote those voice lines.
hmm
And, yeah, I agree. I reckon Rizzy 1, straight S tier. Even though, again, like, say, gameplay-wise, obviously, again, it's not the best because, again, it's 30 years old.
yeah,
But if you actually look how iconic and what that game started,
hmm
like just that alone will, for me, put it in S tier. Like I agree with that.
oh, 100%. And it's like considering if it like when you truly think about it, how far games have come, and how many games have sort of built themselves off Resident Evil. Like this has started, like for me personally, I think this has started the horror franchise in gaming, or at
Yeah,
least it's built off that.
yeah.
Um,
I mean, it's definitely started off like the big time
mm,
zombie though, because obviously there was horror games before, like Alone in the Dark. But
yeah,
this one sort of like, for me, Resident Evil One sort of like was like the big jumping pad.
hmm
Because a lot of people don't know about Alone in the Dark. Most people probably never heard of Alone in the Dark.
is that the Polygon thing?
Yeah, it was. I can't remember what year it came out, but it was like I think it was early 90s. I want to say,
Mm,
and it was all like Polygon and all that. And from the PS1, I'm pretty sure Resident 1 was like the first survival horror game. I
yeah,
could be wrong because Silent Hill, the first one, come out. Was it 99?
yeah, it was quite recent compared to Resi
Yeah, I
One.
think it was like 99. And from memory, again, if I am wrong, please correct me in the comments. I can't remember another game like it back then at all.
No,
Because again, there weren't a lot of games around. It ain't what it is now. We got
oh
thousands of
god,
them.
no.
It was only a few out of time. I
It's
think.
back when the internet really wasn't the thing, so you had to figure out things
Mm,
yourself. Compared to like now, where you can, if you get stuck, you can just Google it now.
I mean, you had Super Ghouls and Ghosts, but that wasn't like a survival horror game. That was like a side scroller.
Yeah,
I can't remember what
I can
console
remember
that
that
was
game.
on. I can't remember what
I think
console.
that was that on PS1 or was that on oh no, it wasn't Sega Genesis. Um,
I can't remember. But I can always remember once you beat it once, you had to go
hmm.
through it again. But if you died, that's it. It took you all the way back. Like you had to beat it again to get to that mode again. I'm pretty sure.
But yeah, like for me, this game it holds very dearly, especially in the heart of the older generation.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
100%.
that love horror survival. This is the king
Yeah.
of horror survival. This is like the great great grandfather.
I mean, when someone mentions like survival horror, you automatically think, like I do, Resident Evil, Silent
Mhm.
Hill, and Dead Space. That'd be more three I'd
Yeah,
think of. Like
yeah.
I'd say those three were the most iconic
Hmm.
of the series.
apparently there's a new Dead Space coming out.
Yeah, I've heard rumours about it. Again, like they were supposed to be making Dead Space 4 for about 20 years now, so so,
Yeah.
so we'll soon see. But it is, I mean, I'd love to play. I love Dead Space.
Yeah.
Like first one, truly one of the most masterpiece sort of horror games there is. Like the first one, I can always remember when I first played it, it blew my mind. Like,
Oh, see, I only ever played the remake. I played Dead Space 2 when it came out, and I
mm,
fell in love with it.
mm,
But when it came to Dead Space, because I played Dead Space 2 first, and then I played Dead Space, the remake. And don't get me wrong, the game was a masterpiece. Um, but I just wish I played the original.
but the thing, the remake actually ain't that far from the original at all.
Mm,
All they done was took it and they added stuff. Like, there was never any side missions. And Isaac never showed his face or talked in the original. In the
mm.
remake, he shows his face and he talked. Like in the original, he's
All right, okay.
completely silent and he never took his helmet off ever. You didn't see
All
why.
right, okay.
Yeah,
So technically, then Dead Space 2 was the first time you actually got to see.
basically, yeah. That's the first
Oh.
time you see his face. Is in Dead Space and him talking. But when they done the
Mm.
remake, they changed that, and then straight away you
Yeah.
see his face, he's talking. He sort of becomes more of a character.
Yeah.
Because it goes to show how good Dead Space was. The main character, Isaac Clarke, didn't even talk or show his face, and people loved him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, again, if you talk about
Very
Ethan
few
Winters,
games can
like
do that.
Ethan
Well, yeah,
Winters, they tried it. Like, don't get some people do love Ethan Winters, but most people don't care about Ethan Winters. You know what I mean?
no.
But like, that's how it goes to show how iconic and good Dead Space was.
Mhm.
And like the remakes, again, a masterpiece because they stayed true and added to it. And what they added was really good. The side quests.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't have to go and do it. If you didn't want to, you can just go and stick to the game, do it on there. But if you wanted more, you can go and do it.
Yeah.
I know we're supposed to talk about Resident Evil when we've gone off Dead
Yeah,
Space,
sorry.
but
It's similar topics.
yeah.
Oh, on to the next one. One of my personal favorites,
Mm.
Resi 2. Now, I recently did a playthrough of this, which is on the Skill Issue podcast, so feel free to check that out. You're probably wondering, why is the video 5 hours long? Because I streamed it over 2 streaming sessions and I died a few times.
I mean, like, again though, like, say if it's your first playthrough in a long time, it will take you that long.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, you don't know what you're gonna do, and you got to figure out because the game doesn't hold your hand in the slightest.
No,
It's
no.
like, here you go, find out what you got to do. So, like, to anyone's first playthrough of any Resident Evil, I definitely would say we went over 5 hours, like,
yeah.
easily, because you got to figure out what you got to do. And most of the time, you just run around, going
Back
to the
to
same
back, yeah.
place you've been 10 times already, then realise you got to go to the other place you haven't been. Like,
But you know what? Even though it took me over 5 hours, I enjoyed and loved every second of it.
I mean,
I absolutely loved it.
the original O2, the original second one was my absolute favourite of all time. Until I played the remake.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't get me wrong, Resident Evil 2 has a very special place. But when you actually look at the actual gameplay, like the world record speed run, it's 18 minutes. That's how short this game is.
Yeah.
Someone could beat it in 18 minutes. Again, there's not a lot of like boss fights for the majority of the game.
No.
Like, you don't really fight. You fight Birkin a few times, like towards the end. Like the first half of the game is pretty much free. I mean, there's a lot of zombies, but it's. See, I don't know where to place it because part of me wants to put it in S tier, but another part of me's thinking it's not S tier.
So, with the part that's not allowing you to put in S tier, what is that part?
Well, if you say you compare it with, say, Resi 3, the OG, look at the complete difference of that game. Where Resi 2, for most part, is pretty free. Right, you can explore the mansion, you got a few zombies and a few lickers. Again, if lickers are not that much for a problem.
No.
Really, you can just shuffle past them. You can literally just tap the direction button and shuffle. and they never see you. But then if you look at Resi 3, you haven't got that at all. Because
Yeah.
Nemesis is on you for the entirety of the game. Right up to the very end. And even at the end where he's supposed to be dead, he's still trying to get you.
Yeah.
So, like, to me, when you actually compare Resi 2 to, say, Resi 3, like, because Resi 3 Nemesis is an S tier, right? Like, that's no question about it. It's one of the
Yeah,
best. Steam
there's no
still
doubt.
to this day, it's still one of the best Resident Evils. So, that's what I'm thinking. I'm comparing those two. And if Resident 2, can it live up to an S tier game of Resi 3?
See, and then my argument would be if you were to compare Resi 2 Remake to Resi 2 the original,
Mm.
because obviously we've both, we've played them both. There was a few things that they did change in the remake,
Yep.
Like the crocodile fight, for example,
Mm-hmm.
which I was pleasantly surprised with in the original. You actually get to fight the crocodile to a certain degree. Because I died the first time because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. But like with Resi 2, it's move left, move right, move
Mm.
left, move
I
right, and
mean,
then shoot the canister.
yeah, again, like, what I would compare the two is how they changed, how they sort of adapted that Resi
Mr. X.
3, Resi 3 mentality and put Mr. X into it.
Mhm.
If I know Mr. X was in the B story, but again, most people, you can't really guarantee people to go and play the B story after they done A.
Yeah.
So, but like Resi 2 remake, I would say, in my opinion, is 10 times better than the original. Like, there is no reason to go and play the original unless you want the nostalgia feeling.
Oh no, I agree.
Mm,
No, Resi 2 remake. Don't get me wrong, it is a phenomenal game,
yeah.
absolutely phenomenal. And like with the thing I mentioned about the crocodile, yeah, it might be a slight,
Mm,
but then with the Mister X aspect, I think it towers over
yeah.
that because it always gives you that sense of dread.
Mm.
Um,
Like,
for me,
I'd put Resi 2 in A tier. Original, still in A tier. Like, it's still a really iconic game. It's just lacking those little bit of elements for me, even though it was my absolute favourite one, that will put it in S.
see, for me, if I was doing this, I would put it in low S tier. That's where I would put it. Either high A, like the highest A, or the lowest S. And I think there's arguments for both.
Mm.
Um, do you want to put it in high A? Because no doubt by towards the end of the video, we'll revisit this, have a look, and just
Yeah.
go. Maybe we'll change our mind.
Yeah, we'll re-look through it and then
Yeah.
we can obviously adjust.
Mm-hmm. D tier. This next one.
Well, cutting the episode in. Yeah, I mean, you can't. You
No.
can't. You're like,
Having your first ever pursuer
yeah,
at that day and
yeah.
age.
This was terrifying. When I was
Yeah.
playing this when I was very young, I think I don't know how old I was. I want to say between 7 and 10 when I played this, something like that. And you had Nemesis just constantly chasing you. And like, we will get onto the remake.
Yeah,
Like, we will get onto that. Alright. So I'm not going to
Yeah.
go into too much detail here because once we get to the remake, I'm probably going to go on a rant for about 3 hours. So, but like, when it comes to actual pure Resident Evil game, like, Resi 3 hits everything for me. It keeps you on your toes. It's got good puzzles with all RNG on them as well. So it's not all the same. Like, some puzzles, you've got 7, 8 different outcomes you can get into any playthrough. So it has that replayability all the time. And there's RNG with Nemesis with certain parts as well. Like, there's certain parts where it might roar and it change the game. That you get this, and like, you got the movable box in the clock tower. That's so many different variables. So like, for actual replayability, because mostly Resi 2 and Resi 1's it's pretty much the same all the way time. So you know what you're doing. But with Resi 3, not one playthrough is going to be the same. It's going to be different. Even in the zombies change as well, in different locations, and which one's actually going to sprint at you. You don't know. Because for anyone that hasn't, I should imagine anyone watching this probably has played Resi 3. Some zombies will turbo run at you. Most zombies be like that, but some of them, you don't know which ones, will just sprint at you. So you don't know what that's going to be. But yeah, I think obviously Resi 3 and even Nemesis himself, like, he's a much better character than the Tyrant for the original, and Birkin and Mr. X, because he is just relentless. Again, he don't walk at you like Mr. X. He sprints.
Yeah,
he actually sprints at you.
Yeah,
and like there's certain parts, there will be a little bit spoilery, that when you actually go into the RPD, which we'll get to in the remake, Nemesis actually dives through a window with a rocket launcher. It's just before you got the stairs.
It's by the stairs, isn't it?
Yeah, it's by the stairs, and you got the safe room.
The safe room,
yeah, right there. He dives through there, and he's on you. Then he chases you outside it, everywhere.
Yeah, like imagine facing a Nemesis with a rocket launcher in a very tight corridor.
Yeah. But again, another aspect was you could knock down Nemesis and get items from him, which again was, for its time, it was amazing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, unheard of.
Because it always had the options to run or hide, and both of them gave you different scenarios every time.
Again, increasing the replayability.
Yeah. Like, you could play this game 15 times in a row and probably all be different. The puzzles will all be different and all that. Like, I watched as a speedrunner. Well, he's not really a speedrunner anymore, but he's known for Resi 3. And he's speedrun this game thousands of times. And he still has to have notes on his side. He still has to have notes because he don't know what puzzle, which combination it's going to be.
Yeah.
So he's got sometimes chance it.
Yeah.
With one of, because one in the hospital, it could be 4 parts. You got to push like a little what we call it, like a set of drawers, or a chest of drawers, where he's got to push that into one corner. If he gets it wrong, he gets electric shock and basically he runs over.
Yeah.
So it's called YOLO Carlos, basically, because it's part of Carlos's part.
Yeah.
But even he has to have notes to figure out what puzzles are going to be, because there's a clock puzzle and there's like 8 different variabilities going to be. So he's got to look at the first time and go, right, it's that time, and then look on his notes and he'll have it all written out.
Fair play. Because, like, again, like, considering, like, that game is about 25 years old now, maybe even a little bit more.
I think it come out 2000, I want to say.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it was 2000. It's either 99 or 2000. One of the two.
Okay. Like, imagine playing a game where there's tank control, so you're very limited in movement, all right? And you've got this, and don't get me wrong, the Nemesis that you go up against is nowhere near the height it is compared to the Resi 3 remake. No. But it sprints at you. Like, imagine like 28 days later sprinting, it's just pelting at you, and it wants to kill you. Like, there's no little quick time event, or you could just quickly hide. There's no hiding with that Nemesis at all. It's relentless. And even each evolution is more relentless and more dangerous. No, I completely agree. It needs to be in S tier. 100%.
Right there.
Right, Resi 4, the original.
Well,
now, me and Metal have got different opinions on this game.
Yeah.
Now, I really enjoyed this game. I can remember playing on the GameCube. And it came with the GameCube I had. So I had that and Simpsons Hit and Run. Fucking great game, by the way.
Yeah, it was a brilliant game, Hit and Run.
Yeah, it was like GTA for kids. But yeah, Resident Evil 4, this is where they do flip it in regards from the survival horror to action horror. Yeah. And I will completely agree with that. It did flip it on his ass. But I really enjoyed it. Now, I am a sucker for Leon Kennedy. As you can see, I got him literally just over there.
He's got Leon.
I
I've
thought
got Danny DeVito.
it looks like you're trying to cosplay as him now,
Well,
mate.
basically,
If I buy you that outfit, you got the glasses.
once we hit 100 subs,
Metal cosplay as
I'll
Danny
cosplay as
DeVito.
the fucking Danny DeVito. I'd even grow my sides out as well. But only
Oh,
if
that'd
we
be
hit 100
great.
subs.
Yeah, only if we hit 100, so please make it
Mm.
happen. Oh my days! Even I will shave my head. um, but yeah, I really enjoyed this game. The story was good. The area was good as well. Some of the boss fights were a little bit like oh, what's that little shit's name? Is it
Ramon?
Balthazar?
Oh, it's Salazar.
Oh,
Salazar.
Salazar, that's one. Balthazar's a bloody like demon god or something. Yeah, so Salazar, he was the most like his voice actor and his
Yeah.
overall character was you just wanted to fly
I
kick
think
it.
I think that was most people's biggest problem with the actual Resident Evil was Ashley's
Mhm.
voice actor and his voice actor. Like, a lot of people didn't like those voice actors in the
No,
slightest.
no, it was very childish. Um, but for me, overall, I think the game is phenomenal. I don't think it should be an S tier for me.
I agree. Like,
I know
I've
you would agree.
I, I've never liked Resident Evil original. Never liked it. Like, it may be because we're obviously old school. I was set in my ways of Resi 1, 2, and 3, and then obviously they completely flipped it,
Yeah.
completely changed it. But I don't know, something was not there for me. Like, it didn't.
Mm.
Obviously, had Leon in it, but that was about it for me. Like, that had Leon.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know, it's hard to explain for me. Like, but don't get me wrong, the remake, we will get to it. Like, the remake is phenomenal. Like, it's
Hmm.
brilliant. But the original for me, I don't know, it just when it
Yeah.
like maybe because again, maybe when I did play it, I was still set in that mode of I want Resi 3, Resi 2, that's what I want. I wanted that to continue.
Yeah.
Obviously, times move on and they have to adapt. Like any game company that goes on a series, like you say that Assassin's Creed's been the same for the last 20 years. So
I was gonna say the way you're saying like we need to adapt. You sound like an old man who's trying to accept society in today's day and age.
I am Resident Evil, I'm Resident Evil old man.
No, I completely agree.
But like, don't get me wrong, I can see why people like it because again, a lot of people this was their first Resident Evil,
Hmm.
and for me, it wasn't. Again, I grew up with 1, 2, and 3, but most people would have probably grew up playing the original. That's why they hold it. So I can't fucking speak anymore. In such high regard.
Yeah.
But for me, it just lacked something. Like it lacked like the little clever puzzles for one,
Hmm.
like an
Yeah.
iconic enemy. Really, I mean, it has got iconic enemies, really, but it's not like a nemesis, you know.
No.
Like it don't come straight to your mind for me anyway.
No, me either.
Like I know it's got the assassin. I keep forgetting his name, Bizarre Fee, but I know it's got that in it. But like if you went to me name 5 iconic Resident Evil bosses, I wouldn't think of that one straight away.
No. No. Like for me, the most iconic. Like every time I think of Resident Evil 4, if you said to me what's an iconic cat like enemy in there,
Mm,
I would either say Salazar because he's just annoying, or the ogre.
yeah, all the chainsaw, like the chainsaw
Oh
enemy.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Doctor something. I can't remember his name.
Dr. Salvador, pretty sure.
Yeah, that's it. Really, like the Las Plagas basic enemies. They're good. Don't get me
Mm.
wrong. They're the first type of zombies to actually speak. But they're not technically zombies. They're like a different
Well, it's a
thing. But
parasite, you know. Another
yeah.
part of a parasite.
Um, but yeah, for me personally, I would feel comfortable with this game to be in mid to low A. But you're in control. You put it in D. um,
No, I think that like I'm not trying to be too biased, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to hold it fair because again, it did sort of make Resident Evil more popular. Like that game sort of did, because obviously it does have its good parts as well, and it is absolutely. I mean, like Sadler, the main enemy, was pretty cool. I mean, Ada was back, so that was a good thing. And an Ada,
Yeah.
I just think I just got stuck in. I may change my
Your
mind
old
if I play
ways.
it. Like, yeah, maybe if I played it like now,
Yeah, I think you would enjoy it now
I
if
think
you
I'll
did
probably
play it
enjoy
now.
it more because obviously I'm a lot more not stuck in my old ways in
Open-minded.
it. Yeah, more open minded, should we say? But when I first played it, I never because I've only played it once, the original.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
and that
that's
was
what
what? How long ago?
20, 21 years ago, I think. Something like that.
Yeah.
When did it come
So,
out? 2004, I think. I think it's about 2004, right?
Resi for release
Or was it 2005?
2005, 20 years ago.
2005.
Jesus.
So 20 years ago. I played this 20 years ago.
Jesus
I was
Christmas.
11.
20 years old.
Yeah. And I was 11 when this came out.
Bloody hell.
So look, I'm basing my opinion on the 11-year-old metal.
Mate, I was 7 when this came out.
So
um,
maybe I might play it like Brevity soon, like as now. Then maybe if we ever revisit this, I have a different opinion on it.
yeah.
But for me, like I want to put it here, but I will put it here.
Okay.
I would put it. For me, if I was doing this on my own, it'd be there.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We'll keep it. We'll keep it there, and then we'll change. Possibly change it after.
But don't get me wrong. When it comes to the remake, when we do get to it, like that is like
that shit was good. Even I was like, Mel, you need to play this.
Yeah, it was because I was very hesitant to playing it because of my opinion on this one. Then I played the remake and I've got only 100 hours in it. I've beat it about 4 or 5 times, so
yeah.
Oh,
Resi 5. Right. Now, I got mixed feelings with this. I don't just have one feeling, I do have mixed. Yes. Damn right. So playing this game solo is miserable.
yeah, I agree. It's
shite.
awful.
It is
if you play
shite.
this solo, it's here.
100%. It is shite. Playing with your friend, it's a great time.
Yeah, that's what I've always said about Resident 5. Resident Evil is terrible. It's terrible, terrible Resident Evil. Solo is miserable, it's boring, but if you play it with someone, it's an actual good co-op game.
It is a really good co-op game.
Don't get wrong, it ain't the best gameplay wise, but it is a good time playing it. It's just fun playing it with someone.
Yeah. Like for me, the story is shit.
Yeah.
It did have massive controversy.
Yes.
Yeah. Which to me I think is stupid. You know,
I mean,
it's just
yeah,
like because they based off a white man killing a village of African people, but it wasn't just African people. They were all infected with this, parasite. It wasn't just like, oh, he's gone over there just to slaughter him. But yeah, story wise, it's terrible. But we do get to see Wesker in like practically full form to a certain degree, and the Wesker in it, in my opinion, I think he's cool. I think he's cool as fuck.
Yeah, like he's one of the better parts of the game. Even I like Sheva. I think Sheva's a brilliant character, and
I think Sheva's great.
I don't know why she ain't been in any. Again, like, I'm just gonna go off a little bit. You know, characters like Sheva and Claire, right? And then for some reason, you make Resi 7 and Resi 8 about a character.
No one
Ethan
knows.
Winters.
No one cares.
It's like no one cares about Ethan Winters. Like,
yeah.
Like, why not just bring Sheva back?
Yeah.
Why don't have her have a standalone game in the mainline series? Like, make it Resi 7. or like
Yeah, like
Claire.
after the event of 5, what's
Yeah,
she doing now, sort of thing.
yeah, like what's going on? Or they have one with Claire, like Resi 7. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or bring Jill back. You know what I mean? Like have
yeah,
Jill in one of these instead of Ethan Winters. Because I will get to
yeah.
we will obviously get to these,
Hmm.
but like again, Resi 5 was a big missed opportunity in my opinion. Like
Hmm.
obviously they added the co-op to it.
Hmm.
Brilliant
I think
idea. It was just executed poorly.
it was the controls were not the best. The
The controls are
Like you
awful.
said,
They're terrible.
yeah,
And there's
they
quick
are.
time
They are.
events everywhere. Because when we played through it, we turned it off, didn't we?
Yeah, yeah, because we were playing on mouse and keyboard. We were
Yeah.
like, I ain't doing quick time
No.
events on that. But yeah, it's. But I think we literally defined Resi 5 there. It's miserable as hell solo. It's fun as hell with
Yeah.
with a friend. For me, you could argue high D, low C.
I
But
think.
it all depends on the situation.
Yeah.
If you're playing solo or if you're playing with friends.
Mm, I think overall I'd put it in D.
D, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm happy with
Yeah.
that.
Like if it's only charm is the co-op aspect, then it's a bad game.
Yeah,
Because the
it is. The only the two redeeming things, Wesker and Chris punches a boulder.
yeah, I mean yeah. So, oh yeah, forgot about that. Sorry.
Like literally, like he he punches a boulder into an active volcano
Mm,
thing to be able to platform across,
yeah.
and they fill him up with steroids in that game. Jesus.
Another thing with 5 I just thought as well, like the bosses, all the boss fights are pretty much the same.
They suck.
Yeah, they speak the shit. Like, they're
And
awful.
and even with one of the bosses right at the beginning when you go up against the executioner, I think they missed out on that. I
Yeah,
loved the design of it. I thought he was cool.
yeah,
He looked menacing. All you have to do is run past him, get into a platform, you sorted.
yeah.
That's it.
That's it. And you said hold out for like a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Like, you
I,
should, how they should have done it is you can only progress if you kill him. Because you
mm,
can kill him, obviously, but if
yeah.
it's your first fresh playthrough, it's going to be hard. Because
Mm,
you ain't have the gear to kill him. And depending on difficulty, because I've beat this years ago on the hardest difficulty. And like, it wasn't like overly difficult. Like, it
yeah.
wasn't like, oh my god, but still, if you done like it on your first playthrough, you'd struggle. But they should have done it like you had to kill him to progress.
To progress.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should have. But yeah, I think that was a missed opportunity with the executioner.
Mm.
Um, but yes, I
And
forgot
then
about
like
that as
it's
well.
worse now.
It does.
It's
This is
worse.
when it goes
Yeah.
downhill. Oh,
Yeah. Because that's
um,
what I mean. Like, that's what I got with this. Like, I've always said this is where Resi went up and went down at the same time.
yeah,
Because it
yeah,
opened that door to more action. Hence,
hmm
this and this followed after it.
yeah,
Like, this, for me, they done this wrong after. They shouldn't have made this and this after.
no, they shouldn't have.
You know what I mean? They what they should have done is stuck with the grittiness, like the dark of it, and we kept it like that. But they sort
Mm.
of like, I don't know, they sort of lost it and just went pure action. Like especially
They did.
this pile of doo doo,
Shit.
right? Like this was just like Resi 6. I would say is probably the worst Resident Evil. Like I'd rather play
Yeah,
5,
I'd
personally.
rather play 5 and 6.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like this. All the campaigns are poo. The only
hmm
decent one's Leon's one.
yeah,
Right.
but it's still poo.
Yeah, and there's like,
Mm.
quick times everywhere. None of the characters, even like the side characters, are not interesting. Like Piers and Helena, they're not. Like, no one talks about them. You know what I mean? No one
No,
brings out Helena or Piers. You know what I mean? Or even
no.
speaks about Jake, Wesker's son. No one really speaks about Jake at
And
all.
that was such a missed opportunity. Like, imagine learning more about Wesker's biological
Mm,
son who has similar attributes to Wesker.
yeah.
Like, that has a really good and strong formula, but they
Hmm.
just undercooked it. Look at me doing cooking innuendos. Um, but like, firstly, we can start off from the basic. The logo. It looks like a giraffe is receiving head. Like, come on. Um, yeah,
But
the
and like
campaign's stuck.
even like the gameplay and like the menu's
Oh my god, the
awful.
UI for the
It's
menu is
awful.
awful.
It's terrible.
Trying to navigate it.
I
Oh
I can always
Jesus.
remember when this was first coming out, and I can always remember the little video I watched on YouTube, and that one of the directors there, and he's talking that they wanted to appeal to, say, the people that play Call of Duty and all that. I can always remember it. And I thought, no, people that play COD don't play these games. I mean,
No, they
they
don't. They
play Call
just
of
play COD.
Duty. You know, they play COD. You know what I mean? And they
Yeah,
then they come up with this pile of poo.
shit.
Like even like playing it co-op because I've platinumed this on the PlayStation. Right, I've played a fair bit of this. Me and my friend, we played through. I even played the multiplayer to get the trophies. 'Cause, like you had to do online. And
Yeah, yeah.
it took me like 20 minutes to get into a game because obviously no one's playing it. And lucky I got the trophy the first go. And yeah, like so I played this a lot. And after I got the platinum, I didn't go, yeah, I got it. I went,
All that time I've just
I just
wasted.
wasted all that. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, for me, like I'd say this is probably, arguably, the worst Resident Evil in the
Mhm.
main line. Anyway, we'll say in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
main
In
line,
the main line, yeah.
it's probably one of
Um,
the worst.
yeah, because there are some terrible like side games for
Oh
Resident
yeah,
Evil, but
yeah.
again, there's too many to.
But it's bound to happen. I mean, we got like 26 games in the series.
Yeah,
But look, for a mainline game, this and
is
this
awful.
are just like I really hope they remake these completely.
Oh, from the ground up.
They
Yeah.
literally like keep Chris and Sheva, keep that, and just rebuild the game
Mm-hmm.
from the ground up. Like new story, new everything, new bosses, new characters. I know maybe some people might like some of the characters, the bosses from it, but I'd rather it completely gone,
Yeah.
remade, make it
Clean
about
slate.
Wesker. Like Wesker's the main enemy, Chris is after him. Maybe keep the ideal that Jill's been captured by Wesker.
Yeah.
Maybe they can keep that, but I wouldn't read too overly. Like, oh, I mean, like,
No.
I'd rather Jill be in an actual game. I can play
Yeah.
as Jill instead of her being in it for like 2 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this, I don't know what they could do with this.
Like for me, I like the idea of multiple campaigns in one,
Mm.
but they really, if they were to remake it, they would need to literally nitpick every single aspect.
Like they'll
What
have to start from the
fans
beginning.
want, that they would. Like I do like out of all the campaigns, the Leon one is the
Mm.
better one. It's more grimy, it's more dirty, it's more. It does have a little bit more of the horror aspect compared to the other ones, but it's still shit.
Mm.
But I do think they could do something with the Leon aspect. I even think that they could do something with the Jake aspect, but I for Jake's one, they would need to change it from the ground up. They would need to
Mm.
demolish it and then rebuild it. Focus more on Jake and more of the lore of Jake as well. So I think that would be really interesting. Add more, more flavors to it. Um, like at one point, I swear, like you're in bloody like Serbia, like
Yeah, yeah, I think
or,
you are.
or some shit like that.
Yeah,
Like why?
like to me, if you want to actually focus on Jake, just say you take that. Like, I wouldn't have Leon as the main character because like, Leon probably don't know who Wesker is because I'm pretty sure they never interact.
No.
That could be a perfect line to have Jill back in the game.
Yeah.
Someone who knows Wesker. Like
Mm-hmm.
Jill. Again, you just had Chris, right? So you can't really have Chris again. So they could redo it. And again, it's 6, so it's 3 games after the last one she was in. So then
Mm-hmm.
you can bring Jill and Jake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And work on a story based off that.
Yeah. I it was such a missed opportunity, but they didn't just miss it like by like a foot. They missed it by a planet.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Like, yeah.
It was again. I've played a lot of this game, and
Mm.
I would say it's probably at the main line. It's probably the worst. Hands
Like the
down.
only campaign I didn't finish was Jake's because I got so bored.
Yeah, you did miss March. Yeah,
No,
you did
like
miss
I got
March.
so bored.
Yeah.
Leon's one was one I enjoyed the most. Even Chris is in it. Like the only two redeeming aspects from Chris is that one, you get to sit on like a little playground ride and go backwards and forwards. That's it. And the I think it's towards the end, where the one guy sacrifices himself for Chris. Yeah, that was a bit of a heroic thing. Good scene.
Mm.
Other than that, it is dog water.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Mm.
D.
Right there.
Yeah.
Right now.
Biohazard. Now, I've got mixed feelings on this. A lot of people do love this game. I can see why, because if you look at it now, from where we've just gone from Resi 4 to Resi 5 to Resi 6, for me, I can see why people say Biohazard sort of revamped the hype and brought it back to life, the Resident Evil franchise. I can see that, especially for the newer generation that's wanting to get into Resident Evil. For the older generation, it doesn't matter. Um, the first part of the game I thought was really good. I enjoyed it, especially with Jack Baker. I thought he's a really cool character. As soon as you leave Jack Baker, it goes downhill.
Yeah, the game's terrible.
As soon as you leave the house, it's shit.
The mistakes they've made with this one, making Ethan Winters
Yeah.
a random character that you're supposed to care about when you can't even see his face or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And like 2 was first person. Like some people may disagree with me, but me, I mean, third. All right, Resident Evil is meant to be played in third person. Personally, like it's not to me, it's not a horror game that's designed to be in first. To me, it just feels too clunky in first. Like you play this in first person, it just feels so clunky. Like it feels like you turn around like this.
Yeah, I was literally just about to say you feel like you're a turret.
Yeah,
and
basically.
you're just doing this.
Yeah, and it feels like you're really slow and like sluggish.
Yeah.
Like that's the mistakes I think they've made. Third mistake was again having the other characters. That's just like Marguerite. It's just that whole section.
You literally have to shoot her in the vagina.
Yeah, literally. You actually got to know. You actually got to know. And like a whole section though, it's just miserable. Like
it is.
You got those little bug things, haven't you? And you got to do all stealthy, and like it's boring.
It is.
It's boring. Again, Lucas, the son. I don't know why he's even in the game. But personally, he's in it for like 30 seconds.
Time waster.
Yeah, basically.
He's like a time waster.
You got that little bit with him where you got to do figure out the puzzle bit, and that's about it, really. And like, again, the game starts off really strong.
Mm-hmm.
And you think, oh, could be a good game here. Then again, even like the main boss, is like Evelyn is like, and like the end part when in the ship, I hated that part.
Oh my days! That for me, you like spot on. The beginning part really strong, really good. You're really enjoying it. You see Jack Baker bloody stick that shovel in that guy's head. Oh, you think you're in for a treat. And then you keep playing, and it's tones down. You're like, ugh.
Yeah.
And then you get to the ship.
You've had enough.
I didn't want to carry on. And then towards the end, you get to meet an iconic character.
Yeah, I know. Chris, like no one knew it would until he went, "I'm Chris Redfield." I'm like, what?
You ain't Chris.
You mean Chris? Wish.com Chris Redfield come out. You know what I mean? It's like
do you mean like you're Chris Bluefield?
Like, basically, he's cousin or something. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like they, me, like I can understand why people love this game but for me,
first person, but yeah,
to me it shouldn't have been first person. Again, like I've always said this about this. It shouldn't be first person, and they shouldn't have. If anything, this shouldn't have been mainline. This and this
No.
shouldn't have been mainline. This should have been a side game somewhere. That's where it should have been, not mainline at all. For me, it's not mainline material.
Yeah.
It's
No,
not
no, I
like
agree.
it's not like this or this. You know what I mean? This is mainline.
Yeah.
This is again. It's nothing to do. Like I know they link it, but right at the end of Village. You know what I mean? They link it there, and they have the
Yeah.
umbrella sign and all that. That's how they link it, and it's like, even to me, like how I think about it, even like that link they made is a little bit weak. Like
It is. It's like half-assed.
yeah, it's like a little bit weak, just so they can say like, oh yeah, this is why this is in the main line. But for me, again, people might disagree. More welcome to. These should have never been in the main line. They should have been
I
in the
agree.
side. Personally,
I agree.
because here again, people crying out to have Claire back, having Jill back. You know what I mean? People want Leon. You know what I mean? They don't want Ethan Winters, who's played in 2 games. He's never coming back again. You know what I mean? And same as Rose. Rose ain't ever coming back. Because at the end of Village, spoilers, it says the Winters family's story is over.
Yeah.
So none of them are coming back. So why have such a short story
Lifespan for the characters
in a mainline where
Yeah.
the mainline character has been literally a part of it for 30 years?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. No, I agree. Like, I don't want to put Biohazard in D because the
no,
reason why is because of the beginning part. I
yeah,
really
like
enjoyed the
don't
beginning
get me
part.
wrong. If I had a choice to play out of these 3, I'll play this. Like,
Yeah. Oh,
I'd
yeah.
play
I'll
it.
play that. Yeah.
Look, if I had the choice, so I would put it in
I'll
C.
put it in C.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's not on the line of this
No.
at all, and it's nowhere near these, so not even
No.
close.
God, no.
Like,
Jesus.
you can't even mention this in the same sentence as these.
Yeah.
It'd be insulting. So, like for me, I'd put it C. Like, it's better than these by far,
Mm-hmm.
but apart from that, like for me, the only like you said, the only redeeming qualities is literally Jack Baker. Like the first like 2 hours.
Yeah.
And after that, it's like mediocre at best. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Even like the mold enemies are not. I mean, no one thinks about the mold enemies. People don't go,
No.
oh, I really want them back. I mean, people want like the chainsaw guy back. You know what I mean? They want like Nemesis back, the zombies and all that.
And that's why Miss is the traditional zombies.
Mm. I can understand why they obviously change it, because I do like the idea it's different viruses or parasites. Like this is a parasite. That's a parasite again. So like they would change, and like if you're affected by a zombie, the parasite, not a zombie. Obviously, you're going to be a bit different to a virus.
Yeah.
Because obviously these viruses here obviously bring people back from the dead.
Mm-hmm.
So, and this is them affected, and it still keeps them alive, but it actually just takes over. It's a bit like if anyone's seen Stargate, the Growled.
Yeah.
They're like this parasite that goes in people's and they take over.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what that's like.
That's a good show, that is Stargate.
No, I loved it. I've watched it through twice, like the whole thing. Love it, brilliant. But yeah, like this and like the mold, even like the mold aspect, it's like
it's boring.
To me, it's weak. Like it's weak. It's
Mhm.
lazy, in my opinion. Like, oh yeah, we'll just have some mold, and it's like, oh right.
Well, I'll just go in my bathroom in the corner and just stare at it.
You just have to look up with mold. You know what I mean? I'll turn into one of these mold zombies, but
Yeah. But no, I agree. Resi Village. Now, there was a lot of hype for this game. For me, personally, there's only one redeeming two redeeming factors. The castle. I thought the castle was cool.
Yep.
And Lady D.
Yeah, Lady Dimitrescu. Yes. Not
She
obviously.
is.
Like as a character and the actual part, like she's brilliant. Like they should have made
phenomenal.
Yeah, like everything. Obviously, there's other aspects of her, but like the actual character and like all that, like getting voice actor and being a natural presence was probably the best. And it was so short because they advertised her to be like a
The
lot.
main.
Because they advertised her a lot. Like she's gonna be in the game for a while, and she's in it like I was beat this game a fair few times again. I got the platinum for it. I even speed run it with a knife, and I got just over 2 hours. And yeah, that's the best part by far. It's not even close. Like the others, again, I've said it before. You got Timu Magneto. Like
Don't get me
that.
started.
It was like Robot Wars. Like for anyone that's not old enough or from the UK, we used to have a show called Robot Wars, and people used to make their own little robot destruction machines to fight each other. And you had Craig Charles, who was in Red Dwarf, commentating it.
That's a good show as well.
Yeah, like Robot Wars was class back in the day. It was brilliant, and that's what that fight was like. It was like Robot Wars, and it's like you think to yourself, "Am I playing a Resident Evil here?"
Yeah,
because Optimus Prime's going to turn up in a second. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, and then you got the fish guy.
He was boring.
Yeah, what's his name? Moreau. Some of that Moreau.
Oh,
I think his name was.
Remember.
Yeah, it's again these boss fight, these old characters. It's like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
It even shows like we can't even we can barely remember the main highlights of the game because it's just not interesting.
No.
The only redeeming fact is Lily D.
Yeah.
And the castle. That's it.
Yeah.
Because
that sort of brought back like old school Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Like it sort of brought that back. Brought out like a big, massive like mansion type place, like castle, and it brought back a really imposing character as Lady Dimitrescu. And she had her daughters as well, which hunt you down throughout the castle. It sort of brought back the old elements of Resident Evil.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, this is going to be good. Then you beat that part of the game, then you move on, you think, oh, am I playing a Resident Evil here? I mean, again, that's why I don't think this should have been in the main line.
No,
personally,
I agree.
It should have been in the main line.
And even like some of the puzzles, they weren't too bad in the castle.
No, they're easy.
They weren't. Yeah, they weren't complicated at all, but they were there. They were present, which was nice. But as soon as you beat the castle part, and you keep playing, it just gets worse and worse and worse.
Again as well, like they had all like werewolves or Lycans, as they're called. Like, I thought Van Helsing was going to turn out at one point.
I know. Like there was even Santa bloody Lycan as well.
I know ladies like portrayed as like a vampire.
Yeah.
Like you can sort of maybe get away with that because obviously zombies eat people and there's always blood and blah 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 and all this. And like it sort of went with the theme as well, especially when you're in the bottom of the basement of the castle and there's all blood everywhere and you know, those like lesser like vampire, what you want to call them. Like they were cool. Like I'd rather fight them than the Lycans personally.
Yeah, or even the mold.
Yeah. But then you got like Heisenberg. Like again, he wasn't interesting in my opinion at all.
Not at all.
Like he was again like Timo Magneto. You know what I mean? They couldn't hire Magneto, so they got this guy.
Like, and I got really confused. I swear, and I don't know if I probably misremembered. I don't know, but I swear that Heisenberg wanted to go against Lady D and wanted to side with you, and then
he wanted to take all the power, didn't he? He wanted to get rid of Mother Miranda, blah blah blah, and use you to do it. And then he had to take over. That's what he wanted, basically.
Yeah, and he even said like we should team up, and Ethan just went no,
yeah,
and then you fight each other in Robo Wars.
Yeah. Like, hope they don't do this in 9. Hopefully, like Grace just don't get in the mecha suit. And you're there fighting the fucking big thing, you know what I
mean? He's a clock will be coming around the corner now.
But like, like, it is a shame. I know a lot of people do like these games, but they was because a lot of people said them in this modern day. These are like the first Resident Evils.
Yeah,
and obviously they're gonna be biased to it. That's why like I'm biased to these games because these were my Resident Evils.
Yeah.
Here. With my Resident Evils, not these. So at this point, I've been playing Resident Evil for over 20 odd years. So that's why my opinion may be a bit harsh on these.
Yeah. No, and yeah, I agree. I don't like Biohazard except for the first part. It's always the same though. I don't like Biohazard except for the first part.
Mm.
I don't like Village except for like when
Yeah,
it's sort of the first quarter.
yeah.
As
Especially
soon
two
as
and a half hours, 3 hours.
yeah, the rest is just boring.
Mm.
So boring. Um, but that's just our opinion.
The one thing I will
Um,
say I did like though was Chris in this one. Like,
Chris looked more like Chris.
yeah, he didn't like. I don't know what he like. If you look at Chris, if I have done a in the previous episode, there is a comparison of all the Chris's I put in the video.
Yeah,
So like, you will see the evolution of Chris. I still
he's
got the
changed a lot.
yeah. What I'll do actually, I'll put it back in this video from this part,
Yeah,
so you can see. I've still got the picture, so I'll put it back in here, and you'll see the evolution of Chris and how he changes.
yeah.
Like in 7, you wouldn't think that's Chris Redfield at all.
No,
Like at all.
like he's like a sort of dad bod build.
But basically,
With
he's gone from like being muscly, you know what I mean, like can punch boulders, to like again, like, he had a
Mark
dad bod and
Fitzpatrick.
that. Like yeah,
Yeah,
like he stopped working out or something. Then in Resi 8, he goes back to being bulky again. Like he's quite bulky in
yeah,
Resi 8. And like everyone thought, because obviously in this image you got Chris and you got the werewolf. Like I thought he was gonna be turned because they
mm,
portray that, don't they? And especially the trailer at the beginning, like
yeah,
Chris was gonna be working for them, but obviously he didn't. And obviously I won't say for spoilers in case anyone ain't played it, but you knew what was going on basically.
yeah.
But I would put this C tier.
I think it's better than Biohazard.
Yeah, I reckon it's better Resi 7. Like I'd rather play this than this.
Hmm.
But I wouldn't put it up here. Just the simple
No.
fact that you got to compare it again to the original, say
Mhm.
Resident Evil 4. Like this, even though I didn't like it, it's miles better than this.
Yeah,
Because again, when you play Resident 4, again, I didn't really like it, but from other people I've heard and that, like it makes you want to play all of the game, and not
Mhm.
just once. There's people who play this game maybe like tens, like maybe hundreds of times. You know what I mean? Play through this game, and
Mhm.
not many people really replay this game. And
No,
I have.
like
I mean, I've got the platinum
unless you want to
for
get
it.
the achievement.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah,
the platinum for it, and I'll play through it again. I'll speed run it with a knife, done all that, and yeah. Would I play it again? No, I wouldn't.
well, it's like I've played Biohazard once on Xbox.
Mm,
It was one of the first things my partner actually bought me. Um, I played it once. I think I played on Steam. I think. Um, I uninstalled it as soon as I completed it. Didn't see the use of it.
yeah,
Same as Village. Played it
mm,
once. Done it. Boom.
yeah.
Uninstalled.
Just won't play it again. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
maybe 5 or 6 years. And we thought, hey, you know, it's been a long time. I'll maybe play it. But then
Yeah.
again, it's not like these.
There's not a lot of replayability compared to the ones above. Even the
Mm.
ones below, there's not a lot of replayability compared to those.
Unless you want to get all the trophies in there, like I wouldn't
Yeah.
recommend
No,
or even,
no,
like, I wouldn't even recommend playing these personally. Like,
no, I wouldn't.
like you don't need to play these ones. The ones you need to play are here. Like these 4, like
Yeah.
are the ones you sort of give you the story that you need.
Yeah.
Like right here. These don't really add to the story at all in any aspect. These 4 give you the base and everything else. Give you the base story, the continuation, and where it's going. Like that's where you want it. And these don't really add to the story. I know you
No,
got
they don't.
they got the mega mycelium and things like
Mm.
that, but like it's I don't know. It's for me. It's just the way they try to tie it. It was just low effort for me.
No, it was very minimal. But
Like,
no, I agree.
mm,
I agree in C tier. Ah, my current playthrough.
yes, yes, the remake.
Resi original.
Yes, the remake.
Now, so far, I'm loving it. Don't get me wrong, I am struggling. But
And
that's just 'cause I'm...
that's what I told you, though, didn't I? Like, you will
Mm.
struggle with this because it's not an easy Resident Evil at all.
No, it's not.
It's not as forgiving as this. So
Mm.
at the remakes, I would say this is the harder one.
Yeah.
Because it is not forgiven. This is forgiven. This is
Mhm.
forgiven. This is forgiven. You know what I mean? You can sort of like, unless you, I mean, like, don't get it wrong, hardcore is hardcore. But say
Oh,
you're
yeah.
playing your first playthrough, don't play hardcore. Just don't do it.
No.
So you're playing on normal, play this on normal, this normal, this normal. This is way more harder than all these, by far.
Yeah. No, I agree.
By far. This, you can soft lock yourself very easy. Even hard lock yourself very easily if you do certain things. And you can make the game very, very hard. This is the only game I will recommend to anyone not to kill zombies. Maybe kill. There's a couple in very tight areas you can probably get away with. Especially if you've got the shotgun, you can just blow their head off so they don't turn to crimson ebbs. But then again, you need to save as much ammo as possible in the later game because certain, well, I must say, I think hunters come in and you want this, you want that ammo because hunters do not mess around. They can one tap you. So what would you rather do? Use your shotgun shells, killing every zombie, and have barely none late game for the one thing that is dangerous, or just because again the AI is not that clever. Like, say that's the corridor here, zombies coming here, you can hug this wall, it'll walk that way, you can just go whoop.
Yeah, well, that's what I've learned. That's what I learned quite quickly.
Or you can always wait for it to lunge and sort of like quick turn and go round that way.
Yeah.
Then you sort of learn how to sort of quick turn and go.
Yeah.
Basically, but it comes with getting used to the game and know how the AI works.
Controls.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm loving every second of this game. And I think it's practically the exact same as the original Resident Evil, just with a graphical upgrade.
There's a few things like Lisa Trevor. Lisa Trevor's not in the original. She's in this one, and there's a few different aspects, but it is again they've took the base game and added to it, and what they've added is just good.
Yeah,
I mean it's just good. So that's what they need to do with remakes, right? It's coming. It's coming.
It's
coming, right? But when it comes to remakes, like again, this is one of the better ones. Like here, it's where remake is done correctly. Right here, they're even on about remaking this one into the style of these. So,
that'll be cool.
Yeah, so if they can keep it to this sort of style with this should be a phenomenal game. And just don't do this.
Oh yeah.
Just don't do this.
I'm looking forward to when we get to Resident Evil. I'll let you take the reins on that one.
I can feel the rant coming on now. Although we've made previous videos before and I've always ranted about this one, but this Resi 1 remake, again, this was done on the GameCube 20 odd years ago, and it's still such a good game. Like, I highly recommend anyone to play this. It is very, again, what I said, it is very difficult for a first playthrough. Because it's not forgiven. Because no auto save. If you die and you haven't saved, so you haven't saved in 4 hours, you go all the way back and you have to do it again. And there is limited saves. Wait, if you play on easy, because obviously people get confused with the start and difficulties.
Yeah, even I did.
Right? There is no hard mode straight away. For one, it goes very easy, easy, normal. There's not hard mode straight away. You get hard mode once you beat the game. So, like, there is no shame of playing this game on very easy as a first playthrough at all. Because even on normal, as a first playthrough, it can be difficult. Then when you do play on hard, there's certain zombies in different locations and like less ammo and other
Isn't
little
there one zombie that's like strapped with bombs?
Yes. What it is like a super zombie. I'm pretty sure it's Forrest. His name's Forrest. He's part of the Stars team before.
Yeah.
Get there, because there's a team that turns up before you do, as Jill and Chris and all that. And because, well, you haven't got to that part yet, so I don't know what to tell you, but there's one part where he comes alive, basically, but once you beat it in a certain mode, he's strapped with grenades. You can't shoot him.
No,
you do.
You
You just die. And he's super quick. He's like Crimson Head speed. So
Yeah.
you just got, and he constantly chases you all around. He goes through doors and everything, chases you. But for again replayability, again, I've beaten this game 11 times in 1 week. This was when I was really, really into it. I beat it 11 times in 1 week, and I only died twice. Put that there, Bob.
Look at him flaunting, bloody hell.
But like, it's there's something special about this one. Like, you don't really get how special it is until you played it a few times. Because again, there's multiple endings. Because you can have a very bad ending or a very good ending. Obviously, I won't say the endings because in case people haven't played the endings, but there's multiple ways this can go.
Yeah.
Like, say, well, there's Rebecca can die. That's at a certain point. Barry, you get to choose his fate. Chris, you get to choose his fate. It's up to you. Same as Jill, if you play as Chris.
Yeah.
You get to choose their fate. But it's just, I don't know, this is one of the better remakes for me.
For me, I think quite easily you could ram it in S tier.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is an S tier Resident Evil. And it's a shame, really, people don't really talk about this one too much. Because obviously all the tension's on these, right?
Yeah.
And this one's like basically a hidden gem of a game. What obviously puts people off is obviously the old school style of the fixed camera angles, the controls. But if you can get used to that and realise how good this actual game is, like, it is a masterpiece in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think my uncle is going to be very proud of that because he's completed this like 40 times.
I mean, that's the thing. That's the beauty of it as well. That's the sort of game you can just replay this and replay it, find new things, find new strategies, how to do things, and like you can get to a speed run sort of thing. Like, I got to the point where I could beat this consistently in 2 hours. I beat it 3 times in one day. Obviously, it's not the most impressive speed run because I'm not a speed runner, but like, I beat it 3 times in one day, and there's about 2 hours each. So like, and it's just satisfying. It gives you that satisfying feeling after you beat it, and you think, I want to go again. I want to find new ways and do like all this and that. And like,
not many games can pull that off.
No. Again, like these can't pull that off.
No.
Or they cannot pull that off. They don't give you that satisfied feeling. Like once you beat these, for me, I was like, oh, thank God. Yeah, that's over. You know what I mean? Thank you. Thank you. Then they let me uninstall it. But this, again, I've beat it probably not as much as your uncle. I reckon I've probably beat this 25 times plus.
Yeah.
Maybe 25 to about 35 times, probably. It's been a few years since I've last played it, but this is like, for me, the hidden gem that no one talks about.
Diamond in the rough.
Basically, that no one talks about enough and plays enough for me.
Yeah. I agree. Oh, one of my favourites. Well, one of our favourites.
I mean, yeah. I mean, when it comes to remakes, like, I can always remember when this got announced. I was so excited. Like, again, because this was my all-time favourite.
Yeah.
Until I played this one.
Mm-hmm.
Again, they took the game, this game right here, and made this. And what they done, made every choice was, wow, can't knock it. Like, changing it so Mr. X, because for people that don't know, Mr. X was in the B story. He was only in the B story, not the A story. Like, no one chased you in the RPD. It was completely free.
Mm-hmm.
So now they changed it where Mr. X
is in both.
was going to give it to you. So, and yeah, that's. I mean, what else can you say? Like, they nailed it on the head of this one. Like,
yeah. And it's one of those really rare games where when they've done the remake, because normally the people would say you have to play the original to appreciate the remake, or vice versa, you know. But this one, for me, you don't have to play the original.
No, like, you really don't. If you want a nostalgic feeling, if you want the nostalgic feeling, then yeah. But you can always just go watch a YouTube video. But for me,
Mm.
you don't need to play the original because this is the original 10 times better, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, people might think, oh, yeah, obviously, because it's a remake, of course it's going to be better. Oh, you wait until we get on to the next one. You know? Oh, you wait.
Yeah.
But, like, this, again, like Leon, I love how Leon was, like, this really, like, more green beyond the ears, you know what I mean? Like, sort of character,
New to everything. Yeah.
new experience, and he still had that brave element to him that he wasn't shy
Mm-hmm.
away, he wanted to help, he wanted to
Yeah.
get stuck in. And again, he still had that naive about him. Again, Ada tricked him and all this and all that.
Yep.
Again, Ada's a brilliant character to introduce. And they sort of like made it more Ada, like sort of made her more what's the word? More present, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Yeah. They made him more active compared
yeah.
to the original.
And again, Claire, again, another great. I don't know why she ain't
Yeah.
in more games personally, but again, it gets multiple playability because there is 4 stories: Leon A, Claire A, Leon B.
Mm-hmm.
Because the true is Leon A, Claire B, because Claire B gives you the true ending.
Yeah.
So you actually see the true ending. So if you're actually going to play this, you have to play Leon A, then Claire B.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get the true ending, which again, play through multiple playthroughs again, and then you can voice it round.
Yeah.
It just sounds like, again, how they got into the RPD and that setting for it being really dark, really tight. Creating that atmosphere is the most important thing to do in any horror game.
They brought back brought back the survival
Yeah,
horror
they brought
element.
back the horror.
I'm better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Jesus.
They brought back the horror of like, this is now, you are stuck in it.
Yeah.
And you got these tight corridors and you got all these zombies in there with you.
Yeah.
And again, I mean, there is a fair bit of ammo, but if you play this on hardcore, it's not easy at all. It really ain't easy at all.
No. Like I've done this game on hardcore. Like I got 96 hours of playtime on Resident Evil 2. And I've done it, like the quickest I've done it on hardcore is 3 hours and 7 minutes.
Yeah.
And that was with Leon S. Kennedy. And the amount of replayability for this, for me, I just love it. Like the game is so well polished, so well done.
It hits the spot, doesn't it? It hits that spot.
It does. It scratches that little itch you really want. Yeah, you can't complain about this game.
Again, Mr. X, him chase you all the time, keeps you on edge. And basically, he looks like Dolph Lundgren, he does.
Yeah.
And it's just like he's just always there, and you can hear him and all looking for you.
Mm-hmm.
And how the game works as well, that you can't hide from him, only in the safe rooms, obviously. But eventually, if you stay in one spot, he will come to you. Mm-hmm. And if you make too much noise, he will go into your location. And the game's basically as well, if you're doing really well, the game recognises that and makes it harder.
Mm-hmm.
Vice versa, if you're doing really bad, I'm pretty sure the game makes it a little bit easier for you as well.
It does, yeah. It makes it more forgiving, like you do more damage to zombies, or at least zombies have like less health. But yeah, it's a clever way.
And I like, as well, sorry to interrupt you as well, is how they sort of done Chief Irons better.
Yes.
And this one, like, they actually done him a lot better. And in the original, again, he's in the game for like a minute at total. You know what I mean? You really don't see Chief Irons at all unless you play Claire story. Well, it's pretty much the same in the remake, but again, Sherry's a lot better in the remake as well.
Yeah, no, I agree. My only nitpick for Resi 2 remake, only because I played the original, is the crocodile. That's my only nitpick.
Like, again, for me, the crocodile it don't even need to be in the game, really.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't need to. But if they, like, for me, it would have been nice if it was more suspenseful.
Yeah.
Because literally all you do, you run left, run right, run left, run right, and then you shoot the barrel.
Mm.
With Resi 2, the original, you have to run through a corridor. You have to physically pull down a canister, wait for the crocodile to bite it, and then shoot.
Mm.
Or you could just take out the crocodile anyway. But in this one, it was sort of done for you, which like I didn't mind when I first played it, but then when playing the remake, I was like, that would have been nice.
Mm.
But like you just said, if it wasn't in the game, I wouldn't have cared.
No, like it's not the important thing. Like, no people go
No.
like, "Oh, I can't wait for the crocodile." You know what I mean? Everyone goes, "Oh,
Yeah.
it's the crocodile part."
But
And
even Birkin was done better.
yeah, like Birkin's always sort of been my personal favourite. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Nemi, but for me, I've always loved Birkin.
Mm.
And like the way he changes and all that, and yeah, it's again for having both of them at the same time, which is like it kept it fresh as well because you obviously
It
getting
did.
chased by Mr. X, then also, hold on, I'm fighting Birkin now, and it's just like, and depending on your play, who you see more, because on
Yeah.
Leon you see Mr. X a bit more, then
Mm-hmm.
because there is a theory that there is multiple Mr. X's in RPD.
Yeah.
Because spoilers, if you play Claire's playthrough, you see Birkin kill Mr. X.
Yeah.
And then obviously there's still a Mr. X chasing Leon and fighting Leon. So obviously in that means there is more than one Mr. X in RPD. So there's probably at least two. One chasing Leon, one at Claire.
Yeah.
Then obviously Wesker kills, no, not Wesker, Birkin.
Yeah.
Birkin kills the one chasing them. Then obviously in Claire, game comes focused more on Birkin than Mr. X, and Leon's is more on Mr. X and it is Birkin. Leon still fights Birkin.
Yeah, you still fight him towards the end.
Mm.
But well, that's the thing. Because you get to fight Birkin and you get to fight Mr. X at the end as well.
Mm.
So you get to face. Is it stage 3? Stage 2.
Oh,
Isn't it classed the Tyrant then?
Well, at the end, yeah, it's
Yeah.
classed as a Super Tyrant. He turns into a Super Tyrant, and then he's got that one hit move where he charges at you. You got to hide behind the rocks. Because if you don't, you stun him by shooting him in the heart. You just die. Done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, this is a masterpiece, and I think you could easily put it in S.
Yeah, I agree. No, yeah. There's no question or doubts in my mind. This is an S tier game.
Yeah.
I mean, people still love it to this day and still play through it to this day. Again, I've played through this, I want to say, maybe 15 times. I played this first on PlayStation when this come out, because I never had a PC when this come out. I played it on PlayStation, and yeah, I've probably beat this probably 15 odd times, maybe.
Yeah, no, I've only ever played it on Steam, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Right. The next one. Now, before you go on a rant, I'm going to put my little input in,
okay,
and then I'll let you take the reins.
Yeah, okay? I'll be quiet now.
So, Resi 3. Now, I've never played the original Nemesis. Okay, I've watched the entire gameplay, and I've seen it from your perspective as well. Now, when I played and completed Resi 3, there was a massive difference. I thought they cut at least 60 to 70% of the game. For me, the only redeeming factor for the remake was Carlos, and the character model of Jill. I think she looked quite good.
Yeah.
But yeah, right. I'll let you take over. I'm gonna have
I don't get it. I don't get it. You have a pure masterpiece for you. Like, you have a pure masterpiece in the original. Right? They did it here, right? Right here with this remake. They did it perfect. Like, you cannot argue about Resi 2, right? Then for some reason, they come out with this part of shite, right? Where they miss out about 80% of the game. Literally, no joke. When you fix the train in the original, you've beat this game.
Yeah.
Like, no joke. Like, you literally, it only takes about 3 hours to beat this game. My quickest speed run's just over an hour of this one. But, like, just over an hour. Right?
Yeah.
Again, Nemesis, I don't know what they've done to him. For some reason, he's a bodybuilder. And he's never done leg day. You know what I mean? It's like,
No.
he's never done leg day. And, like, what I didn't like is how they introduced Nemesis straight away. There's build up. He's not in it straight away. You get to RPD first, then you see him. Because in this, obviously there will be a lot of spoilers in it. This, Brad Vickers dies by Nemesis. Right? Nemesis kills Brad Vickers. In this part of Poo Poo, he gets bit holding a door. Right? Then Carlos kills him. Yeah. And I'm like, so you've gone from introducing Nemi in probably one of the most better ways you can, because he's there to hunt stars, right? So Brad is part of stars, he's the helicopter pilot, right? So he gets killed by Nemesis. And for somehow, right, as well, Brad knows Nemesis is coming for Jill, right? So he rings him out and tells him, right? So he's coming for you pretty much. And he's like, oh, right, and he busts through the wall. Like, Nemesis got GPS and he knows where Jill is at all the time. Like, I hate that part. Like, it just, and like, as well, like when Nemesis puts the things on the zombies' heads. In this one, if a zombie's in his way, he just punched them. He just punched them out of the way. In this one, he's their best friends. They're all gonna have a picnic with each other. It's just like, don't get me wrong. There's a couple good things. Like you said, Carlos. Right, Carlos, much better here than he is here. I agree with that. The dodge mechanic is 10 times better. Obviously, it's modern times, it will be better. And that's about it. But obviously, Jill as well is pretty cool. It's just, again, they cut out the entire clock tower part. And, like, again, Nemi, the way he transforms in this to there, it's like when he comes into the clock tower part, and then he, like, because obviously he comes out on fire, and he, like, and all his tentacles are coming out, and he's just like, really, really, really more aggressive, and he can pick you up and throw you. That's when he turns into, like you said, like a dog. Then
Nemi, the big red dog.
Basically, and like the two fights you have from them are the exact same fight.
Literally the exact same.
They are the exact same fight. There is not one thing. Every fight in this one's different. Like when you fight in the acid part, right? You can fight it normally, or you got the fails. And I'm pretty sure what you can do, you got to hit the knife, so it breaks him, and he walks into the acid. And I think you got to do it 3 or 4 times, and he obviously goes down. This one, right, the first fight when he's a dog, obviously he runs around, and they got the clock tower there. They're teasing you with it. It's like, oh, there's the clock tower. You can't go in and do all the other parts they would do in the original. So he's running around, and you got to use those mines to knock him down, and bang, bang, bang. Right, that fight's over. I can't wait for the next one. Next one, you're in the acid pit. He does the exactly same thing. You got to do the exactly same thing.
Yeah, and like I do have a comment with the with both those areas. So suddenly with dog Nemi, he has like Spider-Man sort of grip. He's literally parkouring on the side of buildings, and on the acid bit, Nemi is more helpful than he is dangerous, because you get like a handful of zombies in the acid pit. All you have to do is walk towards the zombie and just let Nemi take him out for you. So they're no longer a nuisance. I learned that within 2 seconds. Yeah.
But again, like, when you get to the earthworm, like the giant worm you fight, they took that out completely.
Yeah.
And all the puzzles they took out. They literally, even like when you go into the gas station part, that's gone. Well, it's in the very beginning where Carlos sets up the claymore, and then we walked into it, and then it's obviously because what I've learned is that they was making this at the same time as this, and the Resident Evil B team done this, and you can see why they're the B team, and they're not on the A team.
Yeah.
This should have been a DLC for that. And not paid, what was it, 40 quid at a time? Now games are like 70 quid, but at the time it was about 40 quid, 35, 40 quid, right? Again, like Nemi, this one, to me, is nowhere near as scary as this one.
No, like with that one, Nemi sprints at you. With this one, he speed walks. He does jog, but he was nowhere near as menacing compared
And
to
like
the original.
you got like those electrical things as well around the city. That's right. That's another point. This map's 4 times the size of this one.
Yeah, literally a game that's over 20 years old. How come the map is 10 times bigger than the remake?
Yeah, like literally. There is another positive that they got Tyrell. The Tyrell in this one's in it for about 15 seconds. Because spoiler, he blows himself up trying to kill what's his name? Matey, is it Mikhail?
Oh, the Russian guy.
Yeah, I think it's Mikhail, and he dives out the window and all this. But in this one, he's actually in it for quite a while. Then he dies to Nemesis. So basically, what they done was Brad Vickers, member of the Stars, dies to Nemesis. In this one, I thought, nah, you know what? We'll let him get bit, and he starts talking. By the way,
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
And then we have Carlos kill him.
Yeah.
But no, instead, we have Tyrell, who's not part of Stars, get killed by Nemesis. Yeah. And who's in the game for literally 15 seconds. And I'm not even joking, it's about 15 seconds.
And another thing as well, that you could call it a redeeming factor is, yes, that really stupid part where Brad speaks as a zombie. But when you see that scene, you then realize, hang on, he's the one that infected Marvin.
Yeah.
So that's a redeeming part.
Yeah. But then again,
I thought that was a little nice touch, but not with the sorry. But yeah, right, I'll let you carry on. Sorry.
But it's like, go on. That's again another good thing about Marvin. That's even Resi 2. In the original Resi 2, he's in it for about 35 seconds, about 40 seconds.
Yeah,
right?
Literally.
But in this one, obviously, he's a good part of the game, and people obviously love Marvin and blah blah blah. That was a good reason. But like, to sort of take that away, like, because again, he's there hunting Stars, and Jill is Stars, and he kills Brad because he is Stars. Even though he would kill anyone in his way anyway, but he's there to hunt Stars, so he's hunting Brad and Jill at the same time. And this one, they make it so he's only hunting Jill and not Brad. Even though Brad is a Stars member. That's the whole point where he goes, Stars. You know what I mean? Because he is hunting Stars. He doesn't care about anyone else. Only Stars members. That's who he wants. But in this one, they make it's just him and Jill. He just wants Jill. But that's not true.
Yeah.
He only wants Jill because she's a member of Stars. So say if Chris is there, it'll go for Chris. Or say Barry or like Rebecca, you know what I mean? It'll go for them.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about the RPD?
Oh, don't. Like, again, they cut all that out. No? In the original, you go there as Jill. As you would, because obviously RPD Stars. Jill would go back there. And again, Nemesis starts through the window, as we said before, the RPG, the rocket launcher, chasing you throughout the RPD, constantly on you. It's a lot less, there are zombies there, but it's a lot less about the zombies, and it's more of Nemesis is coming for you, even in the RPD, because you think you get in the RPD, you think you're going to be safe.
Yeah.
But you're not. Because he comes in. In the remake, they totally cut that out, all of that, and have Carlos go to RPD. And in the original, Carlos goes nowhere near RPD. You don't go in there. You don't even step foot in RPD. And I don't get it. I genuinely do not get it. Even you're on the B team, what made that think, oh yeah, that was a really good idea, that was. Where they took one of the most beloved Resident Evils and completely and utterly gutted it. I don't think I've heard anyone say anything good about Resident Evil 3.
No, not
Like
really.
anyone that has played this one anyway. Because obviously there's some people would probably just play this and not know about this one.
Yeah. And it's a tragedy. It really
Yeah,
is.
look, no joke. They've cut about 80% of the game out. But in this one, literally the entirety of this is in that, but with more and better.
Mm-hmm.
So why wouldn't they not just go, oh, right, all they had to do, literally, is just update the graphics and leave it. And people would buy it.
All they have to do.
Oh, this is such a waste. It's one of the biggest disappointments I've ever had, this one.
Yeah. And another redeeming quality was the hunters. I thought they were quite good.
Yeah, the hunters in the hospital. I'll give them that. They were good. They were good. They were tough. Even though you could just throw a grenade and kill them in one hit, but they were tough. I will give them that. That the hunters were good.
But I did not like the bit where you have to wait for the doors to close and you have to fend off the hospital. It was like horde mode.
Yeah.
I was like, am I playing Resident Evil or am I playing COD Zombies?
That's not in the original.
No.
It does blow up the hospital in the original, spoiler, but it does blow up, but you don't do that. Because once you go in the hospital as Carlos, you're in there maybe like 5 minutes or so, 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Because you got to do a cut. Probably a bit longer if you have playthrough and all that fun stuff. There's a cut of things you got to do. But in that one, like you said, you're playing COD Zombies.
Mm-hmm.
You got zombies coming left, right. There's hunters spawning behind you and all this, and they're coming through the windows and blah 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 blah. It's like,
yeah, I tried to buy a gun off a wall, but that didn't work.
Pack a punch. He's waiting for that to come punch.
Need a little revive. But yeah, I like playing this, like, because I've never played, like I said, I've never played Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, but I've seen gameplay, I've seen the full playthrough, and I've even seen it from your perspective. And going from Resi 2 remake to Resi 3, like, I was hyped for Resi 3. I thought if Resi 2 is, if it's going to be anything like Resi 2,
right. Yeah. When this got announced, the hype was unreal.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone thought this a masterpiece of Resident Evil, probably arguably the best Resident Evil ever made, was getting remade, and it was off the charts. Like, all the hype was, everyone was like, I was pumped for it. Everyone was pumped for it. Then this pile of shit landed. Then it was like, no joke. This is in my top 5 biggest. This is like my top 5 worst fucking disappointments in gaming.
Yeah. No, I agree. It was a massive slap to the face.
Yeah. It was like, you know what? We're going to half-ass it. Here you go. And people were still going to buy it, which they did because they thought they was getting this.
Yeah.
But instead they got, like, this, like, but it's way better. Like, no joke. But, actually,
I would probably prefer to play Resi 3 than them two.
Yeah, I would actually, now think about it. But yeah, like this, and how short it is as well. Like, it's like a DLC.
It is very short.
Like, in your first playthrough, I reckon you'll probably spend 6 to 8 hours, maybe longer, depending on how much you get stuck on the puzzle, because the RNG factor in this game is massive.
Yeah,
it's absolutely
no RNG in the remake.
There's no puzzles, basically. There's literally none.
No.
Like,
and you don't easy. Oh no, you do get drops if you down Nemi. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you do. But
like you said, the map is the quarter of what it should be.
And again, it's like when you've got the big donut head thing, that guy that rolls down the stairs and that. I was like, what is that? I'll play Indiana Jones. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I put your hat and whip in a minute and I start flying around.
But yeah, no, I did not enjoy this game at all. I know some people, I know one person that enjoys it, and that each to their own. You know, everyone's got their own preferences and everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But for me personally, it was like getting catfished.
Yeah, basically.
You think, oh, this is a beautiful thing, and you go to see it, and it looks like fucking Peter Griffin.
Yeah, or Jabba the Hutt. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah.
That's a perfect description of it. It's a catfish, the ultimate catfish. Like, because everyone thought this was coming. Then you got this. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
oh,
I was very disappointed. But no, I agree. You could like it would take a lot of arguing, but you could put it at low C.
no,
But I agree
no,
with D.
no, it's not going to C. Like, it's lucky it's there.
Mm,
It should be here, but it
mm.
just got some better qualities than these, and like
Yeah,
these are absolutely fuck. Like, they're absolutely like. Maybe we've been
yeah,
a bit harsh on these, but again, this is our opinion, so
yeah. But like literally, for me the biggest redeeming factor of the Resi 3 remake, in my opinion, is Carlos. I think they
yeah,
did a great job on Carlos.
yeah. No, I agree with
Um,
that. I agree with that 100%.
but yeah, no, that's literally it.
Yeah,
If you're going to play Resi 3, play Resi 3 Nemesis. Do not
yeah,
play the
yeah, yeah.
remake.
Like, I highly recommend just play the game that came out nearly 30 years ago instead of the one that came out like 4 years ago. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. No, I agree. Ah, right, on to positives.
See, no, this is where it gets me, right? Now this is where it gets me. They released this monstrosity, and then they released this remake, which again is probably one of the best remakes ever done.
Mm-hmm.
So how can they go from this to
For
this?
that, yeah.
Again, I don't like the original, but this, I love this one. I think
Oh,
this
you
is
did. You played
fantastic.
that more than me.
Yeah, this is fantastic. This is brilliant. Like, this nails like that action style horror on the head. It
Yeah.
nails
Oh,
it
yeah.
perfectly. Like, there's no arguing that this would definitely go an S. Like,
Yeah. No, I
definitely.
agree.
Leon as a character is brilliant. Way more better than he is
Phenomenal.
in the original, with his cheeky little one-liners, and like Ashley's a much better character in this one than the original one.
Yeah.
Salazar's a much
Leon.
better.
Oh, yeah. Salazar's much, much,
Krauser,
much better.
like Krauser's one of my favourites in this one. It's much better. Like, everything's just
Mhm.
much better. The only
Yeah.
real like disappointing thing is probably like Mendez, because they trying to make him that imposing figure, but like
Yeah,
Mr.
they
X.
did. Yeah.
But he's hardly in the game, so I don't know why
No.
they tried to do that. Like, maybe he should have chased you around the village or something. Like,
Yeah. But like the thing I loved about the Resi 4 remake, coming from straight from like if you play Resi 2 and then Resi 4, you can see the age, the
mm,
experience, and the toughness that happens to Leon in that space of time. He becomes more battle hardened. He becomes more resilient. He's more what's the word? Content with himself, and he's more conservative as well. That's
mm,
there. He's much more professional.
yeah, yeah,
Um, like he's like you said in on Resi 2, he's chirpy, he's looking to help, blah blah blah. With Leon, he's more like, here we go again, sort of
yeah.
thing, like,
Basically, yeah.
And he's a fucking badass in this.
Yeah, yeah. Like, again, I never really liked the original, but I played this one and I was like, yeah, this is like so much better. Like, they did
Yeah,
it again. They did it right. Did it all right.
hmm
And
they did.
you got it's where they kept to the original a lot of it, but changed a lot of it as well at the same time, but made it
Yeah.
better. Like, made it better.
Oh yeah.
Like the blind enemies, the Garradors, I think they're called. Like, they're
Yeah.
10 times better than the remake they are the original. Like, way much better.
Yeah.
And that whole fight, because in the original they'd use the bells to make a run so you can shoot them in the back. Because in obviously the original was a lot harder because there was no stealth element as well.
No.
And then they added the stealth element for things like that when you go against the Garradors, so you can actually stealth against them and wait for them to turn around so you can hit them in the back. In the original, there was no stealth element.
No.
You had to use the bells, and they destroyed the bells. And if they destroyed the bells, you had none left. You was kind of screwed, pretty much.
Yeah.
Because you could only run. So, in that aspect as well, like, all the enemies are brilliant. Again, Krauser, I think Krauser in this one is 10 times better than the original. Like, one of my favourite part is the actual knife fight part. So if I remember in the original, again, we're talking the 20 years ago now, it was a lot of button mashing.
It was quick time events.
Yeah, it was like quite time. And this one was more like, because they introduced the parry system, that you actually had the parry. You couldn't spam it. You had to time it.
No.
And even on the hardest difficulty, you had to have a perfect parry. That's the only way you could get a parry if it's perfectly timed. If it wasn't,
Hmm.
you get hit. And any enemy,
Yeah,
it has to be perfect. Which again, the parry system was amazing, a great add-on, which
yeah,
they should introduce into more Resident Evils in the future, in my opinion. More like
yeah.
if it's more like Resident 4 where the actual enemies got weapons. Like
Mm.
again, the zombie. I mean, you could maybe the knife or something. You could maybe like cut his hand off. You know what I mean? If you timed
Yeah,
it right, you could maybe cut the zombie's hand off. Because it ain't gonna stop the zombie. The zombie's still gonna come for you, but maybe it
yeah,
can stop you from grabbing you.
yeah. No, I agree. But yeah, the Resi 4 remake is a masterpiece. They kept the original merchant as well with a different voice actor, but
Yeah,
it's still practically the same.
yeah,
He's iconic. The my only thing with the merchant is on the original Resident Evil 4, you could kill him if you wanted. Like
mm,
wouldn't get anything out of it, but it was just fun. You couldn't do it on this one, but they had the target practice
mm,
as
yeah,
well. We can get additional rewards if you wanted. It's not a necessity, but you can do it if you want to. The storage mechanic aspect as
yep,
well. I thought that was good.
mm-hmm.
Um, it's just an overall great game.
Yeah, and there's replayability as well. There's, like,
Oh
all the
yeah,
difficulties. You got New Game Plus as well, so you can go back in all the gears, all loaded up, and as well. What I like, don't get me wrong, to the last boss, Sadler at the end is very annoying. I don't really like the last boss fight,
no,
but you can just buy the RPG and just one shot him. I love that.
yeah,
Like, I
yeah.
love that. Like
Just get over and
you,
done with.
like you can either go and fight him and spend the next 10, 15 minutes in a not a great fight, or they go, just buy the RPG and one shot him. You know what I mean? Get over and done
Yeah,
with, which I love. By the way, I
yeah,
actually love that. Because in my head, when I was getting there, because I could sort of remember the fight in my head, and I was like, oh, no, I don't really want to fight it. And then I looked, I was like, oh yeah, I could buy the RPG. But they give you that option, don't they? You can only have it once.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, you can't re-buy ammo. So if you used it earlier, like
It's
if you
good because
use
it's not cheap.
no, I think first playthrough is like 80,000. Then once you beat the game, you can unlock the infinite one.
Yeah, you
I
can.
think that's like 2 million. I think.
Yeah,
But what you can do is sell all your guns because they're about by the end of it, you probably get well over 1 million for them, probably about 1.5 million, probably.
mm,
So you can pretty much just pay for it.
yeah. But yeah, no, I agree. I think it should be an S tier. They did a fantastic job.
I know they sort of
With the remake.
changed as well with the U3 because in the U3 was in the original,
Hmm.
and obviously they changed it into the DLC. But again, even the DLC, the Ada one's really good.
It is really good. It would have been nice if you didn't have to pay for it,
Yeah, yeah,
but I think that's
yeah.
just us being stingy.
But then again, when they just done Oblivion remake, they added all the DLCs for free,
That's true. Yeah,
and there's much more DLCs. So Oblivion got it 4 or 5, I think, if I remember,
yeah.
and they had
And
them all
then
for
this one's
free.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know it was only, I think it was only £8, but still, you probably paid for it years ago.
hmm.
So
Like it would have been cool if they added it when you completed it, or if you completed it on like hardcore.
yeah,
You'd be like,
as like a
right,
reward, like you're like
yeah,
you've done it on hardcore. It is now Ada's.
from Ada's perspective, where you're going backwards,
Mm, yeah.
which I thought was a really cool concept.
Mm.
Um, and who doesn't love Ada? And even the voice actor for Ada is spot on.
Yeah, because they changed it from 2 to 4. Obviously, a lot of people
Yeah,
didn't like it, but at first I didn't like it. But the more I played on it, the more it grew on me. The voice
yeah,
actor. Now I actually prefer the Resi 4 voice actor to the second one now.
yeah. No, I agree. Right, this is
Outbreak
Resident Evil Outbreak. Right,
on
I have
PS.
never played this. You
I have.
have,
Yes.
and I never even heard of it until Resi 9,
Mhm.
basically.
Mhm.
So I've watched the entire playthrough, and I must admit, out of all the Resident Evils that's here, I will probably say this is the one that brings the most uniqueness.
Yeah, because obviously there's multiple characters. There's
Yeah,
I want to say top mid about 9, 8, 9, and they all
yeah, I was
got
going to say there
different.
was about eight
Obviously, some of them more
attributes.
tougher. Yeah, some of them can like unlock pick doors or this and that. They all basically they're like classes. They all got different classes.
Yeah.
And like, I played this on the PS2 many years ago now. And I always remember the first part when you get to like the outside, you got these barricades and there's like a horde of zombies, and you got these police officers trying to set the explosives off. I always remember this as a kid. At that part, I had no idea what to do. Because again, because I was a child, you know, I mean, I'll just run around for about an hour trying to figure out what to do. Then years later, when I actually come back to it, then I realised what I had to do. No,
Yeah.
and actually just set the explosive off because you had to defend one of you. Because it was a multiplayer game, but obviously back then, the online multiplayer wasn't really a thing. You know, it was rare. It's not what it is like today, where it's everywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was very unique. It definitely, hopefully, they would remake this because this would make a great multiplayer remake.
And
this again, they just can't Resi 3 it again because it's not because this is set like a week before Resi 2.
Yeah,
it's about a week or so before because you see the events leading up to Resi 2. So it would be a really good remake to have because then they explain a lot. Because there is a little Easter egg as well in Resi 2 remake. Is as you go out the RPD, there's a police car. And if you go up to it, you can hear on the radio the police officer in this one.
Oh, right, okay.
You can hear him on the radio.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure that's it. If anyone can correct me, please do. But I'm pretty sure that's the Easter egg. And that one.
Oh, right.
So I think as this ends, this starts, pretty much.
Yeah.
Or they sort of overlap. Because if people don't know, Resi 3 is actually before Resi 2.
Yeah.
They just sort of eventually overlap, basically.
They do, yeah. Because I think Resi 3 is literally a matter of minutes to maybe an hour before the event of Resi 2.
Yeah, basically, because Resi 3 is sort of the big start of the collapse of the city, basically.
Yeah.
And obviously Leon gets there. So Resi 3 is actually just before Resi 2. Then Resi 2 is the end. Because obviously you don't see Raccoon City blow up in Resi 2. You see him 3.
No.
Because they get out obviously they get out the city by the train.
Yeah.
At the end. So when it explodes, they're already out. Then it explodes here. So it sort of intertwines a lot, these two.
Yeah.
But it'd be a really good remake. Gameplay wise, it's just a basic PlayStation 2 game. Nothing really amazing.
But with this one, though, you did have the uniqueness of having to maintain your infection, though, didn't you?
Yeah, because you was all infected.
Yeah.
All infected, and obviously when it got to a certain point, you just died. So you had to maintain the infection all the way through, and every time you got bit, the infection would go up and up and up and up and up.
It would gradually go up anyway, but certain people had better immunity.
Yeah.
So I can't remember which one it was, but they said if you didn't do anything with this one character, it would take 18 real life minutes to be able to you need to maintain it.
Yeah.
Some people it would take an hour. So it all depends on who's majorly infected, which I thought was a really cool concept watching it. This is where I'm really confused. I wouldn't know where to put this. It's not a very well-known Resident Evil, but obviously
it's probably grown more known now because of Resi 9, and obviously with Grace and obviously Alyssa and all that. But I would probably put this like
based off your personal experience, where would you base this?
This is a cult game. Some people absolutely love this game, and some people hate it. It's like a cult sort of Resident Evil. I would probably put this C tier.
Yeah.
Again, if it gets a remake and if they do it right, it'd be up here.
Yeah.
But for me, C tierish. Some people may put it higher, but in gameplay aspect and all that, because playing it on your own is not the best experience. It can be quite hard on your own. But if you've got a team, it comes a lot easier. So there is that thing about it. And obviously,
Yeah.
back in the day, your majority played on your own because there wouldn't like the online wasn't like
No,
a
it was
thing.
rare.
It was rare. Like not many households had it. Like obviously
No.
you had internet, but you didn't. I didn't know about online play until I was like 12. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
I didn't know about online until I had a 360.
yeah, basically, you know what I mean. And you're like, oh right, I can play Halo online against other people now. But it's just a bit the same for Fallout 2, really. Like
Yeah.
they're pretty much the same, really.
I've never heard of the
Fallout 2.
yeah.
Yeah, look, I played it again many years ago, and not a lot of it's in my head because again, this is over 20 odd years ago, and I played it maybe once. So I'd probably put it in the same as Outbreak. It's pretty much similar. I can't even remember
Yeah.
if it's the same characters. I think it is. I think it is the same characters, but I could be wrong. But I would put it round about the same.
Yeah.
Now,
Resi Zero
this one,
on the GameCube.
this is not a great Resident Evil.
It's not.
The concept is good, but it's executed poorly. And there is a running theme here, executed poorly. But
yeah, because for me, the formula was good because it had that claustrophobia aspect. You're stuck on a train, you know.
Yeah.
And you get to play as Rebecca.
Yeah, and like, because obviously this is a bit of a prequel to Resi 1, and you get to see how the other team, because there is two teams that go to the mansion.
Yeah.
And obviously the Rebecca gets there before, like Jill does and all this. Well, they don't actually go to the mansion. They transfer him a prisoner. Then he escapes. Then they're on the train, and the train goes into the all that. And but one for Resi Zero is like the actual AI was terrible. Most of the enemies on the game are just awful. Like the centipede fight or the millipede fight was just trying to do that, and you got Rebecca, and it gets grabbed, and it can just kill Rebecca, and then it's like because Billy could take a way more damage than Rebecca could.
Oh God, yeah.
So like you just walk in front of Billy, and then you just use Rebecca as basically as like a pack mule, basically.
Yeah.
Like again, all the boss fights are terrible. Like they're all bad. Like there's not one good boss fight. Even in the end, when you fight the Queen Leech, it's like I mean, you do see Wesker and Birkin in this one, not as enemies, but as they're actually sitting there watching it as it goes on. Yeah, again, it can be quite hard, this one. Because there's one part at the end of the train where you actually got to do maths, and you're on a timer.
Yeah.
So if you're not good at maths,
you're fucked.
yeah, like me, I wasn't good at maths. I actually had to Google it. I ain't gonna lie, I had to Google it. And it can be a certain, I think it can either be like 2 or 3 different ones you got to do. You got to work it out. Where would I put this?
Oh, I would probably put it. I'll probably put it low C. I reckon. Low C or high D. And that's
I'm thinking, would I rather play Resident Evil 3 Remake or Resident Evil 0?
That's the $1 million question. Do you want to play a game that you're going to be disappointed, or?
But Resident Evil 0 is just like, a lot of people probably disagree with me. It's just pain and suffering. Like,
it is.
You just suffer through it. It's not good. Like, maybe if they actually made it co-op, it would be a lot better. But where you actually got control, because what you could do with the left stick is control the character you're not playing as. So with the left stick, you can control them, so you can use both at the same time. But it's just awful.
I was going to say, that's a pain in the arse, though.
Yeah.
You know what? With that question, I would probably prefer to play Resi 3.
That's what I'm thinking. I want to play Resi 3. I think I'd put that there. Personally, it's again like the characters or the bosses are not great. The giant bat fight is annoying. The centipede fight's annoying. The leech fight's annoying. And you got the leech enemies. You can only burn them with the Molotovs. Yeah, I'd put that there.
Yeah, it's more of a chore, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a chore. I've only ever beat it once, and I will never do it again. Like, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Now, we're on to my personal favourite.
So this, I'll say I've seen other Resident Evil games, but this was my first introduction into playing one. Code Veronica. I hold this game very dearly and very close to my heart. I love Clay in it. I think she's great. The game is very difficult.
Yeah.
It is very, very difficult.
It's one of the most difficult ones.
Like, I can remember playing it when I was 7, and I wouldn't get far.
No.
But I still love playing it. The other characters, they can be the voice actors, especially for what's his name,
Steve,
the young lad, Steve. His voice goes through me. It really does. It's like a child.
Yeah, I mean, they got a running theme with that, though, haven't they?
They do, but like, he comes in like John Wick, like sliding in with pistol, doing all cool shit, and he goes, "Hi," like, what the fuck, like, But like, now, even though this is one of my most favorited Resident Evil games of all time, I know full well it does not belong in S tier. I know that. For me, personally, I would probably put it. You could argue for high C or even low B for me.
I would put it B personally. Like, it's still good Resident Evil. It is hard. Don't get me wrong. It can be hard, and especially those I think they're called Bandersnatches, which can punch you halfway across the world. But like, the actual story's pretty good. Wesker's in it. Chris comes into it.
Yeah.
I mean, Steve, in there, he had a bit of an annoying voice, but he's still a good character. Like, I don't mind Steve. A good character. And like Alfred,
and he even turns into an enemy.
Yeah, exactly. He turns into an enemy. Gives that little like he sort of like falls in love with Claire. Spoilers.
Yeah.
And then he turns into an enemy. And like Alfred's quite an interesting character. That little twist with him. Alexia is pretty good. At one point, Alexia and Wesker actually have a fight, and you fight Alexia at the bottom of the stairs. She does the flame shit and all that.
Yeah.
I think one of the bosses as well is their dad, I'm pretty sure. And he turns into that thing, you fight him on the helipad. And Steve's hanging on for dear life for about half an hour while he's fighting on it. But he's got grip strength.
He's got Gorilla Glue stuck in his hand.
He just like, I'll just hang here. I'll let her for you.
But yeah, I do truly love this game. I know a lot of people don't like it, and that's fine. But yeah, like, this was my introduction to Resident Evil. Yeah, I truly love it, and I recommend anyone that's playing it. And obviously, it is getting remade, and I just hope and pray the team that did Resi 3 does not even make the people that is making the remake. I don't even hope if the Resident 3 team makes their coffee, just leave them alone. Like, I don't care. Just don't go anywhere near it.
I think Code Veronica deserves B tier. Like, it's still a good game.
Like, it is still a good game.
It's better than these, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, Jesus, yeah. But it is. I can see why some people do hate it because it is difficult.
It's hard. I'll say it's probably one of the hardest Resident Evil you can do. Like, it is quite hard.
But yeah, I truly do love the game. I just, for me, and it's burned in my memory, is when you first start off and you're in this sort of jail cell and you have to walk up the stairs and you just hear hear the footsteps. It's etched in my memory.
Yeah. Yeah, because mate lets you go, doesn't he? Because obviously the island's completely collapsed. He's like, oh, you might as well go see if you can survive.
Yeah. But yeah, I think, and you get to see naked zombies as well.
Yeah.
And I think that's the first time you actually get to see zombies coming out of a grave as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I do truly love the game. But yeah, that's that.
Yeah, I think it deserves B tier. Like, I think it deserves B tier.
Like, if I was doing this list, I would stick it in S tier, like just out of love. But I know deep down it doesn't deserve S tier.
Yeah, I mean, if I was doing this tier list on my own, that'd be there. But
yeah. What's the next one?
This is Umbrella Chronicles. So this is on the Wii, and I played this.
Never played this one.
But basically, this one it followed the events of 1, 2, 3, and Code Veronica. So you can play parts of each, and you can play as Claire, Steve, and so forth, so forth. It was just like, again, like Time Crisis. You just aimed.
Was it?
Yeah, it was on the rails. It went through. You had to shoot all the enemies and all that fun stuff. I mean, it's just like Time Crisis. It was a good look sort of like game you could just sort of chill and just sit there and just play with your Wii remote and all that.
Yeah.
It wasn't like nothing like this.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's nothing like this. It was just like a chill Wii game, basically. It was again it was a bit of fun. Like if you just wanted to chill, sit back on your couch or whatever and just whip out the old Wii remote.
Yeah, I was gonna say you sit on the couch just playing with the old Wii remote,
but yeah, no, it was good. It was good. I enjoyed it, and it allows you to play moments and that.
Yeah, just based off that description, I would much prefer to play that than any other DT.
Yeah, I would now. It just something you just didn't take seriously or really had to try. All you had to do was literally sit there and aim. Basically, it literally was Time Crisis, but Resident Evil.
That's a good game, by the way. Time Crisis.
Yeah.
Reload. Yeah.
I would.
I would probably stick it in D because it doesn't really add.
No, I agree. Like,
but I would prefer to play that game than any of those there, just from your description.
Yeah, like it don't really add anything. Again, it was just a Wii game. You can just sort of sit and chill and go through the events of 1, 2, 3, and Code Veronica, I believe. And again, the next one's Darkside Chronicles. And this was like a little prequel. If I remember correctly, it was like a little prequel to Resi 4. And you could play as Leon and Krauser. Again, it was like the same. You just sort of sat there and it was Time Crisis, basically. And you just shot like enemies and that. So I'll probably on that put it in the same. Like it didn't really add too much, and what people probably have never heard of these.
Oh, sorry. Like I've never heard of those.
Yeah. Like
until today.
Like I played them like many years ago when I had the Wii U, and so it was just a nice chill time, and it didn't really add anything. Really, would I play them like in today's age? No, because again, Wii's
you're not missing out.
No, you're not missing out at all. Really, like they could just sort of stay in D and like whatever.
Yeah.
Right, little side game with Jill Valentine.
Revelations. I think that's the Revelations I've played. I haven't played Revelations 2, but because they play like episodes though, don't they?
First one didn't. Second one did. They tried to do because like, this sort of come out in the time with like the Walking Dead series, and they was doing the episodes of the Walking Dead, and they thought they can do this with this, and it wasn't like well received. I mean, it wasn't like.
So it was 2 that I played then, not the first one.
Yeah, the first one's on the boat, and you got to see zombies and that. And you got the other character, I can't remember her name, but she was quite revealing, should we say?
Oh,
like you could. She had how can I put this?
Let me do some research. Hang on. Was it
Revelations? I can't remember her name, but she had blonde hair and like the other one. I'm trying to put it.
If I spell characters.
I'm trying to put it politely.
Right. She had blonde hair.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Her name is Rachel Foley.
That's the one. Yeah, and she was revealing, as you can probably see.
She's got quite a big personality.
Yes. That was the one. And it wasn't like the best Resident Evil at all. It was just a little side game. Bit of fun. I don't know why Jill's in it, personally. And if I remember the last boss used to like go invisible and teleport around the place. And used to do like this Sonic thing that like made all your screen like go blurry and that and blah blah blah.
like I think I played the demo. I think there was a free demo on the 360. I probably
Yeah.
played, but I don't really remember it.
It don't add anything to the actual
No,
series. Again, it's just a side game. That's not great at all, really.
but the weird thing is though, like the outfit for Jill that she wears in Revelations does remind me a little bit of the outfit that she wore in Resi 5.
Yeah, it's like a jumpsuit thing because they
Yeah.
get onto this boat. It's like a big boat.
Mm. Mm. Um.
I would personally probably stick this in D tier. Like,
No, I agree.
it's not great. It's not like
No.
if you can pick it up for like £4, which you can, you could probably play through it once and probably not play through it again. Because again, it don't be
Yeah.
anything. The only thing, yeah, just like see.
It's Rachel Foley.
Basically, yeah, like, yeah, it's like again, like Revelations 2, it's got Barry Claire in it, and Barry's
I was
daughter.
gonna say, yeah, I remember Barry. Yeah.
Yeah, and they tried doing like episodes,
Mm.
and it didn't get well received. Again, the gameplay wasn't great. The enemies, so the enemies actually have health bars on top of them.
Yeah. When I played that, I was like, what am I playing here now?
It was like more
Yeah,
arcadey than like,
it was.
it wasn't bad, like it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't good at the same time.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
Like, it's a
I
one and
didn't
done.
enjoy it.
It's like a one and done. You play it once.
Yeah.
And doing the old like episode thing again, they've only ever done it once with one game.
Yeah.
I would.
I didn't enjoy it at all. I thought the episode concept was stupid.
Yeah.
Especially for a Resident Evil game. I'd be happy to stick it in D.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. I agree. Again, played it once, one and done, and yeah, I'm good. Like with the health, but it was a bit too arcadey in that for me. Like even though these were like, but that was on the Wii. I mean, like, Wii is an arcadey console. You know what I mean?
It is. Oh, this one.
There was other ones. There was like Resistance and that, but I actually never played it because it come free with Resi 3 or was it Resi 2?
I think it was Resi 3 because I got a little funny story about Resistance actually.
Oh.
So I saw some gameplay and I thought that might be a little bit fun with friends. Tried to install it. So I installed it, created the Resident Evil account, blah blah blah. Guess how many people are online?
15. One. It was you.
It was me. So I couldn't play it.
Yeah, they shut it down now, and it's not a thing anymore.
Yep. So yeah. Right, Umbrella Corp.
This game is terrible.
It is awful. So, firstly, for example, when you see games or movies that have handguns in it, normally you see them hold it like this.
Yeah.
Okay. And in Umbrella Corp, it's this. That's how they hold it. All right. The AI is awful, and the one thing that I despised about the game was the repetitiveness of this one voice line was sample obtained. Sample obtained. And that's all you had to do was kill zombies and gain the samples. That was it.
Yeah. And obviously you had PvP because obviously you're battling other people. At one time I was in the top 50 of the world. Because there's about 50 people playing, so who would have much of an achievement? I can remember me and my mate were playing it and we looked at the leaderboard and thought, fuck me, what I? Then realised that there's only about, I don't know, maybe fucking 100 people maybe playing it. You know what I mean? It's like, so it wasn't much of an achievement, but yeah, the game was awful. It was bad.
It is awful. Yeah. There's a really good review on YouTube called The Angry Joe Show. He did a really funny video about it. And because I saw that video, I had to get it because I wanted to experience it. What a waste of money that was.
Yeah. I remember seeing it, and my mate was like, "Oh, come on, we should play this." I thought, you know what? Why not? I've got it.
Yeah.
We're playing it. And again, we played it for a little bit, and it was just like, this is terrible. I can't. Like, then the lobbies would be longer, and eventually it was like fucking like 5 hours for one game or something. Well,
yeah,
there's only one spot for this.
Oh yeah, Jesus, yeah. I would much rather play Resi 6, Resi 5, any of the bottom tier things compared to Umbrella Corps. 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, right. So let's go through the
Mm.
list.
Yeah, this is like the
So,
little order I've got so far, but obviously we can
mhm,
change.
yeah,
Should we start from the top and work way down?
yeah, go on. So Resident Evil Nemesis, yep, 100% agree.
Yeah,
Um,
I think this is probably the golden game of Resident Evil.
yeah, no, I agree. I do agree that Resi 4 is a little bit better than Resi 2,
Yeah,
but not by much, though.
no, not by much. The only thing is, you got the parry system, and it's a bit more cleaner to
Mm,
play. Like it's less,
yeah,
don't feel as clunky. Like it still feels a little bit clunky, but like it's still clean. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
it could definitely do with like a dodge mechanic. If it had a dodge
yeah,
mechanic, it would probably go like yeah, like.
yeah.
But with this being quite clean, with its dodge mechanics and all the gunplay and like everything else, I think this it was probably the second best in the Resident
Hmm.
Evil franchise. Then obviously
Uh,
remake
Remake 2, yeah,
two. I was again just pure masterpiece of a remake, and this is how remake should be done right here.
yes.
These two, it goes to any game remake.
Hmm.
Like Dead Space remake would be up here if we was doing like a general. Maybe we can do that one day, a general horror game
Yeah,
list.
maybe, yeah.
No, like Silent Hill and all the others. But like, that's how you do it. Right there.
Oh, yeah,
Not
100%.
that.
No, Jesus.
That.
No. For me, you could argue that Resi 2 remake and even the Resident Evil original remake, you could argue for third place for both of them, I think. Because I
Mm,
think Resi 2, for the modern audience, I think it's a lot better compared to Resident Evil original. But I think with the Resident Evil original remake, I still think it's a masterpiece.
yeah. No, it is
I
like,
think I think you could literally argue for third
yeah,
place for both
no,
of them.
100% you could. Like, I agree. Like, but I think to myself, if I had to pick one to play,
It'd be Resi 2.
Resi 2. It'd be the Resi 2
Yeah.
remake. That's one I'd pick to play personally. Again, I've played
Yeah.
both a lot, and I always go back to this one every year.
Hmm. Oh yeah, easily.
Like, I ain't played this one in a while, but like every year I do a playthrough of this one, at least once
Yeah.
a year. Now it will be this one as well. I'll do it once a year as well.
Yeah.
So I would base it on that. Like, if I had to pick out of the two, I'd pick Resi 2.
Hmm. Yeah.
Then obviously you got the original.
The grandfather.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he needs to
Yeah.
stay in S tier. Yeah.
Then again, we got only
Resi
one
2.
game in A tier.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You could argue it to be S tier, but I think it's fine in A tier. Like
Yeah,
high
I
A,
agree.
high end A.
I agree. I think if they had like a bit more to it, like say like this, because again you got to compare it. Like you got to compare like these two together.
Yeah.
I know this one come after, but if you look at some game series, the first game's usually always the better one than the ones that come
Yeah.
after it. So to me, this is like the staple you got to base them on. And again, the only reason this is here, because if say this wasn't like the nostalgia talk, and this would probably be like here as well.
Yeah.
Just where this is the one that started it all off, and the iconicness of it that it's here.
Mhm.
But like gameplay wise and all that, like I'd probably put it here if it was
Yeah.
like not as iconic as it is, basically, because this is the one that started it all.
Yeah.
This is the reason why all these are here. It's because of this one right here.
Yeah.
So for me, it has to be an S tier just for that.
Yeah.
'Cause if this one did do well, none of these will probably be here.
Oh no, God no.
So, then we got B tier. Like again, you could probably argue this.
Not to be an A. Yeah.
Yeah, you could argue it. It could definitely be an A. Some people probably put it up here, an S.
Yeah.
Some people like
You know
me
what?
put it
I
down there.
would be happy. I would be happy for you to put that in A and just have Code Veronica in B at the moment.
You know what? Yeah, this put that in A.
Yeah. I prefer to play Resi 2 than Resi 4, personally.
Mm.
But again, everyone's going to be different. Everyone's going to have different
Yeah,
opinions. But
most
I,
people probably
I,
put this up here. You know what I mean?
yeah, not exactly. But I do think Resi 4 is better than Code Veronica.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just me being
Mm.
realistic. But yeah, and then we got Resi Survivor.
That's Outbreak 5.
Oh, Outbreak, sorry.
Then we got Resi 8, Resi 7.
Mm.
I feel like
I would probably prefer to play Resi 8 and 7 over those two.
yeah, we can do that. We can do that because
Mm.
again, these are like cult games, and like not a lot of
Yeah.
people know about these at all. And yeah, like again, these fall off massively as you play them.
Mm.
Again, people might agree, they might put them up here or here or here, but
Yeah.
in our opinion, like yeah, like they're down here for me.
Yeah.
Again, these are cult games which a lot of people don't know about, never
Mhm.
heard of. Most people only just heard about it now because again, Resi 9, the gameplay ain't great. It's got that aspect of multiplayer, which hopefully they do remake it one day for since Resi 9 is coming out, and do it right, and it'd be if they do a remake of this right, it'd be up here, it'd be like here.
Yeah.
But the original, and I think the only way you can play this game now is by having a PS2, or maybe an
Oh, right,
emulator,
okay.
or an
Yeah.
emulator out there or something. But yeah, now we got
Mm.
the D tier, which has got the most in it.
Yeah.
But to be fair, a lot of the Resident Evil games are crap. Like they're bad.
It's funny though, because like you got the grandfather in S tier,
Mm.
but then you got like all the the distant daughters and sons
Mm.
coming down, and then in D tier you go all the like the third and fifth cousins removed.
Basically, yeah. Because like, again, they just like again they
I
either don't
agree.
add anything or they're just terrible.
Yeah, like I agree. High end D Resi 3. I might be a little bit controversial here.
Mm.
I think I would probably prefer to play Resi 5 than Resi 0. But again, it's situational because if it's solo, then no, I would probably prefer to play Resi 0. But
I
if
don't
it's
know. I
co-op,
think I'd rather play Resident Evil actually. So like,
yeah,
yeah, like this is miserable play. Like
it is
honestly,
miserable.
especially if your first playthrough is awful. It's
But
absolutely
like for
awful.
me, I think it's like a one and done again with
Yeah,
Resi 0.
yeah.
You prefer to play Resi 6? Personally, I wouldn't. I would rather go through torture than play Resi 6. I hate Resi 6. Like Resi 6 is a hell of a lot easier, don't get me wrong, and you can
Yeah,
fly through it.
yeah, no, fair, no, yeah, no, fuck that. Yeah, I'd rather play that. Like
Yeah.
this is yeah, just straight up doo doo.
Hmm.
Then, I mean, it don't really matter. I don't think. Like
Yeah.
again, Resi Revelations is no one talks about it. No one. I guarantee 99% of people have played this and this have never heard of this. So
Yeah.
the same as that. It's not great, but I'd put these higher than these because again, these are
They add
just
nothing, but it's just like it's like numb fun,
yeah, basically
you know.
yeah. Like you wouldn't go, oh, I'm really excited to play this and replay it. You know what I mean? Like can't
Chilling on
wait
the
for
couch playing some Resident Evil.
basically yeah.
And then yeah, Umbrella
Umbrella
Corps.
Corps,
That's
yeah,
100% right down the bottom.
yeah, yeah. I think that is it. I
Yeah,
believe,
I
yeah.
no, I'm happy with that. Let us know what you think in the comments section down below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let us know. We'd be really interested to know, and we do respond to all messages as well. But if you have made it this far during the video, thank you ever so much for sticking with us. I know it's been how long has it been now? Roughly, it's got to be about 2 hours.
Need 2.5 hours.
Nearly 2.5 hours. There we go.
Mm.
But yeah, we really do appreciate you sticking by us. Please consider subscribing and liking the video. It does help us out massively. And remember, if we hit 100 subs before Christmas, Metal's gonna cosplay as Danny DeVito, and I will shave my head.
Yep.
Oh, but yeah, you got anything else, Metal?
No, look, obviously, if you do anyone disagree with us, please let us know because obviously it's all opinion based as well.
Yeah.
So we like to hear your opinions and what you think. because again, everyone's got their own opinions, and yeah, like to see different ones and see where they would put games and what they think of our one as well.
Yeah, and the reason why as well,
Yeah,
because I'm always interested to know the reason why
yeah.
you prefer Umbrella Corps to be in S tier.
Mm.
You know.
I'm probably the rank 1 player that prefers to be in Rested.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah. Until then, take care, look after yourself, and we'll catch you all in the next one. Toodles.
Toodles.